Cowboys won. Amari Cooper must be the best deal Jerry Jones has ever made. I bet the Raiders are probably saying, he just now started catching the ball. All of a sudden now he can't stop winning. Fam, is this a good feeling or what? All right? When's the last time you felt this good? It's been weeks since we last played the Raiders, actually. And they've not played football as good as that last game against the Raiders as they did today. Now, the second half, I was a little disappointed because they just died out. And then you had the game ending, which really pissed me off. Take a knee too early? What the Well, how's that even possible? What they did. Niners. This is what I'm saying. A losing team is a losing team. These are the kind of mistakes I do not want to see in the future. This is the kind of mentality I want to see erased. Learn to win, Niners. I like Nick Bosa like everybody else, but not if the Niners are going to play like a bunch of idiots going into the 2019 season. They'll continue to be idiots. I don't care if Nick Bosa is with them or not. Trust me. You should know that anyway. We've seen too many teams. Last year the Chargers screwed up where they had Nick's brother, but this year they look pretty good, though. It's funny thing about the Chargers. They were winning without Joey. Now that Joey's back, they pretty much got it sealed, though. Fun game. So, yeah, and Trey from being, what is this argument going on about who still has the number one pick? Why would things change? I mean, Cardinals, somebody said the Cardinals have the first pick now, and there's an argument the Oakland Raiders now have the first pick. The Raiders won. So nothing's changed. If each team wins and loses on the way out the season, nothing changes. Now, we can't go ahead of the Cardinals, though, because if they lose every game and the 49ers and the Raiders win the next two, then we're out, and I don't know what happens. But anyway, fam, let us know. Hey, let's do those stats again, though, which I was really enjoying. By the way, we did have one wise man. Okay. Carter picked the right score out. So, Carter, congratulations. I'm going to say 21 to. You said 21 to 14. 49ers. You said 20, but it's 2014. That's as close as anybody got. So, Carter was a man with his pulse on the biorhythms. He knew exactly where things were going. That's so much fun. Woo! I love winning. Man, that was just too exciting. Hey, but here's a bad thing about it. Oh, Nick did finally get 300. Okay, he got 332 yards. And George Kittle, which is really disturbing, he missed out by. Hey, Wilson, Jeffrey Wilson did a good job for us. He picked up 90 yards, and Alfred Morris picked up 4. So Alfred pretty much was auditioning to stay on the team. He won't be. George Kittle had 210 yards today on 7 receptions. How often does that happen? 7 receptions, 210 yards. I don't know why Kyle wouldn't call his number for 5 more yards, so. Dante Pettis, another TD every game. It's another Dante Pettis TD. Had a good game. He only had he picked up 49 yards, had a TD, and a 31-yard reception. Kendrick Bourne contributed. Kendrick contributes every week, but not like I would have wanted him to. He got 22 in. Juszczyk got 21. Marquise had a terrible game, just awful. But 49ers still managed to win. But what Marquise did is, like I was saying during the course of the game, what Marquise does is he screws up the defense. They have to keep an eye on him. And that's what makes it possible for everybody else to do what they do. It could have been one of the reasons why George got crazy today, because I seen an over-under one time, and, oh, man, it just works to perfection. And Trent Taylor finally saved us and came through today with a reception, 6 yards. As you know, at the end of the game, when we really needed somebody to catch the ball, please, so we can end this game, Trent came up with it. Yes, Trent. Yes. Oh, and Selleck was in there, but did nothing. And Jolie Staley had some yardage on today. It says -5 for Joe Staley. That was so much fun. Hey, and look out for DJ Reed, 12 tackles today. And also, Marcel Harris. Was he Grizzly or what? 7 tackles, and a lot of them was vicious. Richard Sherman came up with 5. Eric Armstead had 4. Elijah Lee, who you gotta like. Fam, I'm telling you right now. Oh, that was DJ Reed that got that sack. Eric Armstead, Elijah Lee, 3 tackles, 4 tackles, 3 tackles. Fred Warner, 4-3. DJ Jones was in that game. Yes! DJ Jones, 4 tackles. 2 of them were solo. Witherspoon, 4-1. Ronnie Blair. I didn't know we had 2 sacks today. Ronnie Blair. I'm still looking for Solomon Thomas's name. I'm looking down the list because I think at any moment I'm going to see his name. All right. Not yet, though. Exum Jr. had 3. Buckner had 3. Tavarius Moore, 3. Cassius Marsh, 2. Peter T. had a couple of tackles. Maven had 2. I still don't see any... Solomon Thomas. Selleck had 1. Taylor had 1. The new linebacker, I don't know, a lot of these are special teams. Dwelly had 1. Days had 1. Solomon Thomas did not make a tackle today. So the next time minutes are handed out, and Coach, if you dare sit Ronald Blair down, you need an ass whooping. There's no way that Ronnie Blair has not earned more time on the field than Solomon T. And Solomon T made a few plays that made a lot of people mad, including that penalty. I don't know what's wrong with Solomon. Solomon is the number 2 pick in the draft, basically, of 2017. What is your problem? So he was better last year. His confidence is gone. He's out there making really dumb plays. He's always trailing the play. You always see him running behind people as if he took the wrong angle in the first place. I'm really worried about him. We may say, they may make a judgment call on Solomon Thomas. He might get moved in the offseason. He's got a rookie contract, which makes him awfully attractive. He's got potential. We can't get it out of him. He probably goes someplace else and turn into Aaron Donald, because they're basically got the same body, except for Aaron is a little bit stronger. But Aaron Donald hadn't got any long arms or anything like that. He's just strong. He's got constant hand movement. His legs and hands are both moving at the same time at incredible speeds. And he beats up the offensive lineman. Solomon's got that kind of... Oh, man. Jersey Joe, I'm told you got no audio, so you got to work on getting that in, right? Jersey Joe. Go look at your phone and see if you can fix that. What you might have to do is do the old shut it off and turn it back on. All right. So anyway, I can't tell you. Let me look over here and see what's going on here. Matt Mardigan, 68 true. So did they think we were going to lose all those games? I didn't think, actually, I was worried about the 49ers winning another game because I didn't think they could beat the Broncos. The Broncos scared the bejesus out of me all week. I thought about, oh, my God. You got Bradley Chubb coming in on one side, Von Miller. But Von Miller is maybe one of the reasons why we won the game. Jersey Joe, you still got no audio, I'm told. I'm laughing my ass off because the fact is Von Miller just couldn't get the count. He kept trying to beat the count or time the count, and it didn't work 3 times. And the rest of the time, Von says, hey, this new kid, man, he's getting on my nerves, all right? I can't even get around him. So Bradley Chubb has now got the record in Denver as his rookie season of having the most sacks of all time as a rookie. Von. I enjoyed him today. I really did. I thought he was going to destroy us, him and Bradley. Oh. They didn't have Emmanuel Sanders, though, and I'm sure that had they had him, it might have been a different story. But we did a great job today. So, yeah. Anyway, JJ, you still don't have any audio. So I don't know what you're doing, but you got to do something different. We got no audio on you. All right. Also, Devil's Son says, Sweat will probably be available in the second round. Mr. Joe Pappy, what another great day of NFL football. Big game tonight. I'll take the Bears at home. Oh, that's right. Got another game coming up. All right, let's go ahead and talk some football. And because, we both can talk about looking at the Bears and the Rams game. Boy, that's going to be cold. And in Soldier Field, That would put the exclamation point on this thing. Chicago beats the Rams' ass. Because you know Khalil Mack's going to be all over that ass. Problem is Aaron Donald's going to be all over Trubisky. Trubisky is playing, right? God. Anyway, let's go to Tony. Tony! Tony, Tony, Tony. Tony, Tony, Tony. Tony, you there? Where you at, Tony? Tony? All right. Hope everybody's not having audio problems. All right. Hey, let's get that winning guy in there, Carter. Carter, are you there?
Hey, Ronbo, what's up?
Carter, man, you know you picked it. Is that you, Carter, who picked 21-40 or 14?
Yes, sir, it is.
Congratulations, man. You know what you'd be talking about, don't you? 21-14. And, you know, that was one of the best games I've seen the 49ers play in a long time, except for last year. Man, and against the Raiders game was better. But, you know, it's playing the Raiders. Everybody beats the Raiders. Well, the Steelers don't. But, Carter, what are you thinking, man?
Hey, I told you last night about Marcel Harris, man.
Boy.
I knew he'd come through. He's a dog, man.
He is. I like him. And I could tell when he gets used to the place, boy, Marcel is going to give. Kowalski may have a problem here. Marcel is a bad dude. Like him. And he's on them plays.
He's going to bring a lot of competition.
Good. Yeah. Well, he definitely ain't going to get cut. We know that right now. Yeah. Woo.
But Ronbo, I seen a lot of fight out of the defense today.
Yeah.
You know, more than usual. You know, we had a lot of fighting us today, and I like that. You know, I seen Salah a couple times on the sideline yelling.
Enthusiasm, right?
And yeah, that's the biggest thing. Them stops and getting stops and everything like that. Man, that's what we need. We just need some fire under us.
Mm-hmm. And their technique looked better today. They weren't doing strange things, bad angles, missing tackles. They put some sticks out there. That stick that Exum and who else is involved in that tackle, that they damn near killed that receiver? See, that's the 49ers we haven't seen in a long time. I was happy with that. I didn't appreciate the flag. I thought the refs should have picked that shit up. But I was delighted the 49ers are applying themselves. Exum's always been able to hit, though. That's a strong dude.
Yeah. Exum, he had the backfield pretty guarded today. I don't agree with the penalty either, just because he dipped with his shoulder. He led with his shoulder. He didn't lead with his head, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw that every time anyway.
But, you know, it's the thing. They haven't been calling. They're inconsistent with that call. But, it's fine. We got away.
Yeah. But Solomon Thomas, man, I did see him. I was watching for him a lot tonight.
Yeah.
And he was getting penetration. He was getting back there. He just, like you said, he took bad angles. His angles, he just needs to work on it. It's real bad.
His vision, Carter, if you played ball before, something snaps. If something snaps in your head, you actually know what route to take if you're going after somebody. This is not something all coaches have to teach you. You can't actually tell or train people how to take the right angle. This has to be an intuitive sense.
Right.
Some guys just don't have it. I'm concerned. He had it when he was at Stanford. I don't understand what's wrong with him.
Mm-hmm. I actually play defensive end, and a lot of things that I used to do, and he does a phenomenal job, but he does take a lot of plays off too that I'm watching. I'm watching replays, and I watch him a lot, and I seen one play in particular today, a little swing pass to their running back, and he was engaged on the block, and there was no hesitation in getting off the block and getting over there. He was just walking, So I don't know if there's a drive. I think the big thing is his sister, but I know he's got mental things he's got to overcome. But sooner or later you got to start coming back to reality and playing ball.
Or take some time off. You're making your stock look bad. If I'm Solomon Thomas, I just sit down with the coach and I tell him, listen, coach, I got to tell you the truth. I get up every morning. I don't even feel this anymore. I'm seeing a therapist, but my sister meant a lot to me. I just don't feel like playing football. Just tell the truth. and
Right,
take the rest
right.
of the and shut down for the rest of the season, I'm sure John Lynch would understand. If anybody, they would understand. They understand Solomon played better than this last year. Let him have the rest of the season off because he's not playing. He's got no tackles today, Carter. When's the last time a defensive
Right, yeah.
lineman, no tackles, not even involved in a tackle? Usually, if you're at least two that you were involved in, maybe two and no single or solo tackles, but nothing. Oh,
Right. Yeah, his stats really didn't translate that good on paper, but like I said, I did see him in some. I did see him a lot tonight. He was back there, but he just wasn't making nothing happen. You know, like I said, taking bad angles. But Ronbo, I want to get your take on Pettis real quick.
yeah.
I know you've been yelling at him. Yeah, boy,
I
Pettis he's
like
gonna be
him.
bright.
Carter, next year, look for Dante to start owning some property. See, because the thing is, Dante Pettis is his rookie. He's playing like a rookie half the time. We're not seeing the best he can do. And wait till he gets comfortable, him and Jimmy G. That's going to be ridiculous. And George Kittle.
Right.
Oh, man. They
I
can do
think
whoever
next
they
year.
want to. George Kittle, Dante Johnson, Dante Pettis, and Marquise Goodwin stay right where they are. Whoever else they want to add, that's fine. Yeah. But you got three guys right there that can work together. I like what I. Ooh.
Well, I know you got a lot of callers on, but real quick though, I think next year, if we decide to keep Garcon, I think we bring him on. I think he's our third. I think he's the third receiver, and I think he's. Can you still hear me, Ronbo?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, I think if we bring Garcon back next year, I think we keep him as like our slot receiver. I think he'd be a good slot receiver.
Yeah.
I think, one would be, Goodwin and Pettis on the other side as two with, a mix between Richie James. Bring him down on short, third yard situation because he still has his hands. He's lost his speed. But, I think if we keep him next year, I think that'll be a good combination.
Yeah, I
and
don't
the
know.
running backs, boy.
But I got a feeling Garcon's he's gonna bail. But we'll see because Kyle likes him, but he's at that age now where if he's gonna get injured a lot, then we probably should move on and let him go to a contender of some kind. But I guess we should be actually contending for a playoff spot till next year. We'll see.
Right.
Carter.
And really, I like to see Richie James.
Give Richie James more time too, and he needs it too because he's got to learn to focus, concentrate, stop running with the ball before you catch it. Carter, we got to go though. I'll see you on Raw tomorrow night. All right.
Definitely. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Go Ronbo Sports.
Thanks, Carter. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
And go Rams. Wait. Whoa. And go Bears. Coming up in a little while. All right, fam. Have a good night. Hey, is that Tony T? Tony.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I'm just sitting back here and enjoying this. We got a gift tonight, and not us, but the Raiders went ahead and won that game so we could have permission to win this game. God.
Yep.
So we said, well, we can still. Tony wants us to trade that pick down and get some more bodies, and then there's also the Nick Bosa club is still rolling around. So we're still in the running for either one. What were your assessments going on with this game?
I think we kind of fell apart in the second half, but we did enough in the first half to where we could have all those mistakes in the second half. Today I saw Sherman getting beat. Comeback routes are his kryptonite right now because he can't break on the ball as quickly as he could earlier in his career.
Yeah, you're right. And it's funny, they didn't realize they could have done it more often. They did it 2 or 3 times. They could have done it more than that. You're right. And you know what? That Achilles, I think Sherm, there may be that mental fear. It takes a year, and I think next year he'll probably be able. But right now, Sherman's scared.
Yeah. And honestly, I think anyone can do it to him right now, too. Tim Patrick, I believe he was like our 9th string last year in preseason. But he was just running routes and burning Sherman. The only thing I think we should do is help him out a bit more with the pass rush, which is obviously where we need to go in the draft.
Yes.
Once we get that, Akello impressed me today.
Yes.
He took a few plays off like he usually does, but he impressed me. He made some good plays.
As Dante Whitner says, he's got to stop taking plays off. I've never noticed that until Dante called it. But Keller's got a lot of nerve taking plays off. I don't understand where he ever thought that was going to be okay. That's really amazing.
He's doing it, and he's not getting punished for it. So
Yeah.
all power to him, I guess.
Yeah. Luck. Man.
Another thing about the game today, I don't understand how we can't get Kittle 5 yards in the second half.
God.
Honestly, I wanted that more than I wanted the win. When we were taking the knees to end the game, I was like, just give him a quick 5-yard slant maybe. Do a fake quarterback knee. I don't really know, but give him something. He deserves it.
I know. And I wonder what was said in the locker room. George probably could have, guys, thanks. And listen, don't worry about the 5 yards. Really, I'm fine. I just wanted to win, and that's what this is a team, and that's what we're going to be celebrating. Because you know how you do. Nobody's going to stand back and cry, damn it, coach, 5 friggin' yards. I couldn't get one more play, which is realistic.
And Mullens, Mullens had him, and he decided to throw it to Marquise, I believe, on that play he fumbled.
Yeah.
Kittle's running a 5-yard drag, and he could have thrown it to him and gotten him that record, but he went to Marquise.
Yeah.
So we can't really complain about it because there's nothing we can do. Yeah. Shanahan just didn't want him in his offense, I guess, in the second half.
I know.
That's about it. We beat a really good team.
I thought so defensively. That team is tough.
If we can drag momentum into next year, that'll be the best because we get Jimmy back. We get McKinnon. Mm-hmm. We have a top 5 pick.
You get Breida back.
Everything. Yeah, we get Breida back. We get Kowalski, hopefully, fully healthy by the time next year starts. We're going to have a lot of more bodies that we can use. We have a ton of cap space. So if we can end the season with momentum, we're going to carry it through to next season. And I think we're going to be unstoppable if we can make the right decisions.
Tony, have you been watching? The people are still saying that Arizona has the first pick. Is that accurate? Why would they have no? Consumer bots, that's not true. Where'd you get that information from?
We have a worse division record, and we have
right. They beat us twice. That's automatically wrong. Right.
There's no way they can have the first pick, and if they do, then the NFL needs to check the rules that they set in place.
No, I just realized,
act accordingly.
You just said the key words. I just realized they beat the 49ers twice. All right. What do we read?
They beat us twice, and there's no way we're going to get a better division record than them because we have 2 division games left against the Rams and the Seahawks. We're not beating both. It's going to be one or the other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see how people can say they have the first pick. We need Oakland to keep winning, though.
I know. Because there's the team that we got to be worried about.
It's them Tony, and the Cardinals.
Were you impressed with the 49ers defense tonight, though? What was your assessment of it? Because I saw stuff that I've not seen in a long time. Oh, Tony, you know what? We're going to have to talk about this tomorrow night. I didn't realize our time is up. So, hey, but give me that tomorrow night. I really am impressed with the defense like I've not been in a long time. But we'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
DeForest Buckner's a Pro Bowler.
Isn't he? He's always been, though. All right, Tony. Have a great night.
You too.
And let us go to Travel Babble. I love these names. Yes, TB.
Ronbo, we won a game.
I know, isn't that amazing? And we won it with good, solid defense, too. That's what was amazing.
It was amazing that we won a game for one half. And then after that, we held on. And that was amazing.
I know.
Hey, you know what?
Held on is right.
Let's give a big shout out, Rombo. Let's give a big shout out to Joe Staley. Let's give a shout out for his second catch of his career.
But -5, though. Joe could have just got some positive yards. Because he got that ball bounced behind the line of scrimmage, I guess. So, Joe gets no yards. At least I gave Joe some credit for something, though, other than -5.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. He's the man. He's our boy. He's our boy. Let's give some credit to for Sherm for shutting down Cortland Sutton.
Well, now see, wait a minute.
Shut him down.
No, wait, and here's the thing. It's like Tony pointed out. I'm a little worried about Sherman. Well, Sherman wasn't breaking on the ball very much. They kept throwing short routes in front of him. Those are the things that Sherman used to break on, and Michael Crabtree could never get away with. I'm a little concerned about that, and I think the Hawks are going to test that next week. We'll see. Sherman might have been baiting the Hawks.
Do you think? Yeah, that might be so. Do you think that has something to do with the talk of Sherm going safety for the rest of his career? We've been hearing about that.
I know, but you need Don Lentz wants him to pump the brakes on that. He's going to be playing the cornerback position next year, whether he knows it or not. Because the thing about Sherman is that Achilles injury should be better. I think he's really a little concerned. You don't want to explode off it just yet. Mentally, the doctors probably tell him, listen, that Achilles is stronger now than it's ever been in your entire life. Do whatever you want to do. But, if you're the player, you're thinking, I know, but I still feel a little twinge.
Yeah, well, I mean, but Ronbo, you watched the videos of Sherm hanging out with the best quarterbacks in the league, taking a Kello. You saw him breaking. I saw him breaking. That was like before the season even started. Yeah. So I don't think he had a problem with that at all. I think there's something else to it. But I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be able to call in and talk about winning.
I know, right?
We won. We won, Ronbo. We probably don't get to have this conversation again for the rest of the season.
We haven't had that many this year. Three times.
I know.
We're in what? Week 15? Oh, my God. 14.
I know. And you know what? And it sucks because it's so hard to bite my tongue in life and I know this for all of you, fam, and you, Ronbo, yourself. It's so hard to bite your tongue because we know deep down inside that this is not the 49ers team.
Right. I say it all the time.
We won tonight, but this is not the 49ers that won tonight.
It's
not.
It's a Band-Aid. It's a duct tape group, Exactly right.
It's freaking, it's so sad. It's like a high school football team playing, and we won. So that is amazing. That just goes to show that our coaching staff is doing their job with what they have.
Yes.
And I am just pumped for next season. I can't wait to see our team in full effect.
Yes.
Ready to go. And think about this. Strength of schedule again. We've lost so many damn games. We should be able to have a fairly easy schedule next season. Plus, we're going to pick up edge rusher in the first round.
Yes.
Edge rusher
in
the second round.
Yeah.
We're going to pick up an edge rusher in the third round.
I hope so.
It doesn't matter because we're going to pick up a linebacker in the fifth, sixth round. It doesn't matter. Look how we found. We're going to come back next year with a 49ers team, and I love it.
But, Travel, let me ask you this question. How do you feel about Elijah Lee? The more I watch him play, the more I can see he's a modern-day linebacker. He can actually do a lot of the things that Fred Warner does. That is so important these days to have a linebacker that can go back and play like a safety, and at the front line he can thump. He does that. He hits pretty hard.
Here's how I feel. Like my coach said before the season even started. When my coach was first signed, this is how I feel. All the competition in the world. We're going to bring them in, and we're going to pick the best. So I'm not going to stop there and say this is the guy.
Yeah.
It's not the guy until the guy is the guy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
Babble, man.
I am happy.
We're going to have to go. But listen, come on back tomorrow night and let's talk some more, okay?
Sounds good. I appreciate you. Have yourself a good night, everybody.
You too.
Go Niners.
Go Niners is right. Night. Yeah, we haven't talked to Travel in a long time. Let's Mel. Come on in, Mel.
My man, what's good, Ronbo?
Oh, Mel, we finally seen the defense do something what Robert Saleh said at the beginning of the season. They'll come out slow. He didn't realize how slow, but he said they'll come out slow out of the gate. And at some point during the course of the season, all of a sudden you'll notice they'll start to get it. See, this is why I like Robert Saleh. He knows what he's talking about, but people are holding him fully responsible for them not getting it. I think they're starting to get it. They looked on their P's and Q's at least 90% of the night. And Akello was playing ball tonight, man. Oh,
Right.
my God.
Right. Man, the top feels so much better than the bottom. It definitely feels good to
Yes.
be able to talk about a win for a change. Now there were some things that need to be worked on.
Yeah.
Because when you got a team on the ropes, man,
You
you
got to
can't
step
let
on
them
the
off
neck.
the hook like that.
Yep.
Right. And we did see a little bit of that at the end of the first half, because it's not like they were just our boys weren't just trying to run out the clock and get to the locker room. They wanted to get into the end zone one more time before the half was over. So I just like that killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's supposed to be.
It was on display. And did you
Yeah.
notice somebody mentioned, says, you know what, this defense looks better without Reuben Foster. I couldn't say that because, I said, you know what? I can't even argue with that. Boy, I love me some Reuben, ain't gonna lie. But the defense does look a lot sharper tonight without him. Because Elijah,
He sure did.
Boy, Elijah can play, fam.
Yeah. Yeah. And it felt good. There wasn't even a point in this game tonight where I was thinking about Reuben at all. Like, man, we should have had Reuben. Like, he didn't even really cross my mind all that much. But yeah, he's a bozo. He's a bozo. I don't even want to talk about that.
I know. I just mentioned it because somebody pointed it out during the course of the night, and I had to laugh. I said, I forgot all about Reuben. He says they do look better without him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Solomon is killing me. Solomon Thomas is he's absolutely killing me, man.
Second.
Oh my goodness.
Number 3 overall pick. Man.
He's a waste of a pick and a waste of a body.
Man. If he doesn't improve next year, Mel, what do you do? Do you go ahead
If he
and
doesn't improve if he doesn't improve next year, then we got to game up out of here. The sad thing is, it used to be, we're both of the age where we've seen the different eras of football and how it's worked and everything, from the what's the name, from the field side to the business aspect of it as well. Right. So it used to be that in the older days that when teams drafted a guy, they brought him into the system. They let him develop under the system for a few years. Mm-hmm. But, it's like we don't have that luxury nowadays. So you get a good 3 years, and if you don't get it done within that time frame, it's over for you.
You got to go because the way the turnover is after people get drafted in the league, you're going to lose your job anyway. What if they draft another? What if Julian Taylor looks better? You let Julian, and I've already said before the draft, before we picked up Solomon, I said, why are you going to pick up Solomon? I got Ronald Blair. And I said that, and I didn't realize what I was saying. I didn't realize how right I was. Blair is outplaying a lot of people on this team, not only Solomon Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah, man, some guys are looking good out there today. Blair was definitely looking good. Akello, like everybody brought up, Akello wasn't getting cooked all day.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if it's the competition or just the matchup. It was a matchup problem, and how we pulled this off against a decent team, I'm not sure. But I ain't going to complain. And what I've been talking about almost every time I've called the show for the last, I'll say 6 or 7 games, was we needed that fire. And I saw that fire today, particularly in the first half with the offense. But for the most part, almost the whole game with the defense. So that's what we need, man. Like, I love dominant defenses. And we've always, all of our winning teams, we've been known for having absolutely dominant defenses. So while it's all fun in games and it's all well and good to develop the offense and, to kind of key the offense with our draft picks and trades and all of that, it's nice to want to strengthen them. But the defense, man, we're going to go further if we build a strong defensive foundation.
And you know what? You can tell they're starting to get it. I mean, people were in their right spots tonight. Yeah. They were converging on the ball as if they knew where the ball was going immediately. I mean, I just saw things I have not seen. They made plays, they made tackles, and they made some hard tackles. When the 49ers started getting flagged for being too rough, I'm delighted. I'm delighted.
Yeah, me too.
I said,
me
finally.
Too.
If y'all gonna get in trouble for something, you get in trouble for that, I'm all right with that. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, man, it was a good day. I definitely enjoyed the game.
Well, Mel, tell you what, man, let me see you tomorrow night. And
You already
shucks.
know.
Yeah.
It
Always
won't even
awesome
be
being
a,
for
it
them.
won't it don't even need to be a bad Monday night Raw now. We don't even have to
I
call and
know.
start talking about folks. We don't got to roast nobody tomorrow.
We do that better than
It's gonna
anybody
be all
in the
love.
league, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Maddest fan base on the planet.
That's
For
a fact.
once, we get a break this week. Oh.
Yep,
All right,
yep.
Mel.
But all right, my bro. I'll see you
Hey.
tomorrow.
All right, Mel. Be
All
looking
right,
for you.
Don.
Night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm hearing the Rams just got a pick 6, which was not a good thing. Jersey Joe, I see if he's got his system back up. Jay.
I'm back.
I hear you,
Hey,
Jersey.
Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
All right, my man. I don't know where to start, man. I guess I'll start with the great, to quote the great Dwayne Johnson. Finally, we finally have a Ronbo show where we can celebrate and be happy, man. Feels good, Ronbo, man. Didn't I tell you? I told you 20 to 13 or 14, didn't I?
Did you?
Where's my money? No, I didn't say that, man.
Wait, let me see. Did JJ say that too? We
I
keep
said like
records.
1 to 28. Donkey.
Well, I know you were. Hey, we had let me see the score sheet. We had a bunch of people that picked the Cardinals to win. The Broncos to win. In fact, a large percentage picked the Broncos to win. Maybe I'll get the sheet back in a minute. I'll check that out. But we had a large percentage of people said Broncos were going to win, but not you.
Come on, Ron. No, I did too. Come on.
Did you really?
I thought they were going to.
I can't get the sheet
But
to
you
look
know
at
what?
it. But
This was all around good day. The only thing I see you in the wait. See you waiting there, Roberto. You gotta burn that Solomon jersey. He's just not there, man. He can't sack a lunch, Rombo. He just can't.
I've never heard that one. He can't sack a lunch.
Seriously, I'm like. Anyway, Sherman, woo, and sign what the hell, Marcel Harris, right now. That kid is bad. Woo,
Oh, God.
Rombo, I know you're watching it.
I'm telling you, man, he's got stuff. I like that. He's got attitude.
Yes,
he gets up and gets in
man.
people's faces. I like it. You know,
It's funny. It's funny, dude just said that. I did not think of Foster at all this entire game. I completely forgot we lost him.
Yes.
He just wasn't in man. And then Pettis, he's kind of up and down with me, but mostly up.
Yeah.
But man, as soon as he dropped that one pass, I was come
pissed.
on, Dante,
Same here.
what is up?
This is a
Because
rookie.
we've seen it all season long. We're ahead.
Richie James. This is a rookie thing, I guess. You know, guys that don't. Oh, wait a minute. Juice did it once. Juice. What?
Yeah,
Juice. All pro Juice. No. So
Kittle. Oh man, he said, is he number one in the NFL period in history, or is he beat Vernon Davis' record?
He surpassed Davis by a mile, 100 yards to be exact. George Kittle would have got 5 more yards. He would have set a single season record for tight ends.
There you
George Kittle is only about 250
There's
yards.
3 games left.
Yeah, George's got plenty of time. If he has another game like today, it seems to me George only needed 455 yards to be the best tight end single season record of all time.
There you go. And there's 3 games left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This kid can still.
He gets 400 yards by just being on the field.
Yeah. There's what else? There's one more thing. Jeffrey Wilson.
Yeah.
The dude, he's okay, but he's not Breida. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And honestly, I haven't paid too much attention to Jerick McKinnon, so I don't know how good he's gonna be. I don't know about the hype yet. I wasn't following Minnesota, so I mean, if he is as good as you guys think he is, I don't know.
You know what? Watch foot of him playing with the Vikings. You can still see that. Jerick McKinnon runs routes like he could probably run better than Trent Taylor. Jerick did a right on the goal line. Jerick jerked this dude out of his. The dude was standing there butt naked. It was such a move, and Jerick 2, 3, boom. The dude bit. Jarek was like, he's got that kind of lightning, like quickness, right? He bust off in the end zone, and Keenum hit him for a touchdown. I says, damn. Now I know why Kyle wants him. We don't have anybody on the team that can run routes any better than that. That was amazing. So Kyle's going to use him out of the backfield a lot, I'm pretty sure, because one-on-one, if you get him in space, oh, my God. Remember, he's the guy that the year before last ran that touchdown from goalpost to goalpost against the 49ers in that preseason game. Make no mistake.
I remember.
Derek McKinnon is a bad dude. Kyle picked him up for a reason. He knows how to use him. He is going to be special. I can't wait.
Well, like I said, we got 3. We got him. Breda's a beast already. And Moster's going to be back.
Yes!
Oh!
Hey, Jersey, you can use Jeffrey on them third down situations because he's a strong running back. You can just let him bust through them holes, man, because that dude is better than Alfred Morris. Whoa.
Yeah. Man, and I'm going to leave this for last. I wore my lucky jersey. The best pass of the day.
Yeah.
Joe Staley. That cast was awesome.
I still love
I knew I wore the right jersey today.
you made
Big Joe Staley.
JJ, man, let me see them all night, you and Joe Staley, all right?
All right, brother.
Have a good night,
Go
fam.
Niners all day.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
It's Jersey Joe. I wish he's wearing Joe Staley's jersey. What a good move. And hey,
Ronbo, I want my money too.
I know. I got the check in the mail, JJ.
my Raiders, your Raiders lost, man. I need my money.
Now, they're gonna be my Raiders.
I'm kidding, man.
All right, man.
Have a good night.
Talk to you later. And let us go now to Dre.
What's up with it, Ronbo?
Dre, man, I finally get to talk about something besides getting an ass whooping. I'm just so delighted. Oh, man.
Hey, so Marcel Harris, damn near committed murder with that hit and miss.
Well, wasn't that pretty?
Oh my God, that was he almost got a what you call that, assault with a deadly weapon.
I know, man. Boy, him and
then,
was it? Hey, that was him and Exum on that hit. Was that?
Yeah,
that was Marcel and Exum. Damn near killed that dude.
Solomon Thomas, you know what I'm saying? They need to go ahead and get rid of him, man. That is the worst top 10 pick we've had in 10 years. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. And you know what, Ronbo? If you go back to all of the episodes during that year of that, Trez was talking all of that Solomon Thomas. I love you, Trez. You my dude. You've been here since day one. But Solomon Thomas is trash. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell we can see Solomon Thomas making all of that money. And Ronald Blair is getting half of what his salary is. And I was
doing a way better job.
Yeah. Go ahead and get him up out of there, man. And like I said, we need to get rid of Jimmy. You know what I mean? Quasi T, you're done. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Harris is a player, man. And he's from Florida. You know, the Florida boys ball out. You know what I mean?
You almost gotta keep Kwasi because you need depth. And Kwasi's nothing else. He's good depth. But man. Yeah. And Kwasi should be playing behind Marcel because he can't stay healthy. Kwasi give you 6 or 7 games a year if you're lucky. Yeah. So if he's gonna do that, and him and Jimmy got that same disease, just don't start. Bring you in when we have to.
Yeah, Kwasi's gonna come up with a hamstring, a shoulder, a neck, or something. It always happens, bro. Like Kwasi cannot stay healthy. Him and Jimmy Ward. You know what I mean? So, but I'm happy to see some of the young players get to step up, and we can see what we're gonna shave off for the extra weight. You know what I'm saying? And what we're gonna be able to keep. I like what I've seen from Akilo. You know what I'm saying today, but then again, he got injured. He was out in the fourth quarter, so that bothers me. Richard Sherman played a damn good game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a couple of plays where he could have broke on the ball, but better for him to play it safe. You know what I mean? And get the tackle instead of letting somebody go for a 50, 60-yard touchdown. So I think that comes with his veteran ability. I like what I'm seeing out of Mullens, man. I don't know where this guy came from, bro, but he looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, and you're right about Sherm. There were judgment calls. Sherm didn't break on that ball for a reason. Yeah, you're right. He probably thought, if I gamble on this one, I don't have a good shot or an angle that I'm too far off, and he knows how to measure. He's gonna be gone for 6, like you say. So you're right.
And then I'm gonna look at a couple of more of those plays and see if he actually had somebody behind him that can make that tackle. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot of times those open field tackles are hard to make. And
Yep, because the guy's got too many options. He could take you left, you go right. That could go all the way down the field. I've already been caught in that. I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, and did George Kittle get faster all of a sudden?
George has always that dude's always been that fast. George Kittle he's a 4.5 dude. 4.5 tight end.
On George Kittle. I'm sorry. Gronk ain't got nothing on George Kittle. Shout out to Yamin and Roberto, man. Man, I'm for my guys, man. Shout out, man. Yeah, but I mean, he just looked extremely fast. I mean, I've been watching him since we got him. We always knew he was going to be good, but today he looked like he had an extra step or something, bro. They must have made some new cleats. He got put in search or something because that boy was ghosting.
It was jamming, wasn't he? That touch at 85 yards, George was jamming.
When your tight end can outrun free safeties, bro, you got a problem. I like the way we move the ball, and we got a lot of depth at receiver. You know, even though Kendrick isn't catching a lot of balls, the thing is Mullens completed past 7 different receivers. You know, that's spreading the ball around. You know what I mean? I would rather have a more efficient game like that instead of having 1 or 2 guys dominate. You know what I mean? He spread the ball around pretty good. Had 1 pick, which was a pick, which is a tip pick, so it really wasn't thrown. So I give it up for our offensive line today too. You know, that was one of the best. That's still one of the best front sevens in the league, man. And we only gave up, 2.5.
Come to think of it. Come to think of it, because you know exactly. That's a defense. And Bradley Chubb, boy, I didn't know. You know, everybody wanted him. We was dreaming in the draft.
Bradley, bro.
I wanted him. Everybody wanted him. Bradley. But we knew we didn't have a chance.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance, bro. It's just, I would much rather have like somebody like Marshawn Lattimore than Solomon Thomas, bro. I mean, it's just
Lattimore. Didn't he go? Bro. Did we? Yeah, we picked Solomon first.
Yeah, he went to the Saints, and he got a pick at the end of the game today, too. And I was like, damn, man, we could have had Marshawn, bro. Like, what's going on, man? Like, I'm sick. Yeah.
Dre, remember, I'm like, was it Corey Davis? I believe his name was. Yeah. I'm still
Corey
sick
Davis.
About that. I said, I said Christian McCaffrey. Trez, I know you listen, man. You and Sheik.
Yeah,
right,
I'm sorry, you my dude. Trash, and I said it, bro. He was a bull rush. He was a bull rush. You know what I'm saying? Defensive lineman in college. He's not strong enough to bull rush no damn NFL lineman.
You gotta move.
Bro, I knew it. He's not fast enough off the line either. He just doesn't have it, bro.
Yeah. Dre, we gotta stop. But listen, Dre, let me see tomorrow if you get some time, huh?
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, me, Roberto, Nighthawk, Trez, Solomon Thomas is trash. And
didn't make this.
Man, hopefully we can finish off the season with some momentum.
I love it, boy. All right, fam. See you tomorrow, right, Dre.
Bro. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. And somebody wrote up on here, the Rams got a pick 6. It must have been a Rams fan. Was that Rudy's probably got another name. Rams got 3 points, and Cohen is running all over that Ram defense. All right, hey, James.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
James, man, I'm just thinking about, in fact, you're the one who said Jeffrey Wilson should be playing, and he is. Boy, he can play. I am definitely impressed. So
listen, it's all going to come into play as we go down the stretch here, because I'm going to tell you, somebody is going to be the odd man out next year, and I think before they offer Mostert another contract, because one of his greatest strengths was special teams. But if Wilson can continue to grow, don't turn the ball over. And he's going to get better. He's going to get better. And now Shanahan looks at it like he's got a trio of backs now. If they can all stay healthy, getting back McKinnon, of course, then Matt Breida. Now you got a power back in Jeffrey Wilson at 6'1". I think he's 222, I believe.
215.
215, yeah. But at the end of the day, he's only going to get better. And I've been saying it since probably the middle of the season about those young secondary players. Now, Marcel Harris is making a name for itself, bro. But I'm going to tell you, They got a diamond in the rough sitting there on the practice squad right now. I was high on this kid when they signed him as an undrafted free agent.
Oh,
Terrell
TW?
Williams Jr.
Yeah.
TW to me is just like a Derwin James because he's got the size and the physical abilities to play that box safety right off the line, which is like an extra linebacker. And these guys, what they really need now, and I think what's going to happen, I was listening to what the other caller was saying, and he hit it on the head too, the other guy, Dre, when he said that, Tart and Ward, they're going to be gone. And I do believe it's time to get rid of Solomon. Rookie contract or no rookie contract. I mean, he's just like running around like he's just trying to say, man, I can't wait to halftime. I need to go to the bathroom, man. My stomach hurting or something, And at the end of the day, they got these younger players. And I still think even right now, we're still sitting with the number one pick. Hopefully, if we don't win no more and the Raiders, well, if the Raiders win and the Cardinals win.
We'll just keep pace. If we do win, please allow them to win, yeah.
Because right now, being in the same division and the Cardinals beat us twice, and we haven't won a division game the whole season. So if we happen to lose Sunday to the Seahawks, then that right there is pretty much we would be the weakest team in the division strength-wise. So we would probably still have the number one pick. But it's they showed up today, man. They showed up. They looked really good from what I'm hearing. I didn't watch the game or nothing because I'm on the East Coast. So, but I heard, from everybody talking. I watched a little bit of highlights, and it's kind of like time for that defense to step up. And I think John Lynch and them are looking at it saying, here it is. This guy Blair is making half of what Solomon is making, and this guy is just showing up. I don't know. Did they play? Did you see Peter Tamapino on the field today?
Peter got a couple of tackles today. I'm not sure if they were on special teams. I saw him go on the field in that last few minutes of the game. So, yeah.
That guy is another player that just needs playing time, man. Just needs playing time. Is going to continue to grow and get better. And right now we're sitting at a good position. And this is all preparing us for 2019. Because 2019, all goes well, we're going to be more than just contenders, I do believe. So right now, and I really feel good about that young secondary, bro, because they're only going to get better. And I don't know what kind of game. Some people say Sherman played a good game today. Some people are kind of saying he got beat on a lot of in routes. And I think.
No, he didn't get beat on a lot. It's just when Sherman used to be the gunfighter. Sherman would jump routes like crazy. There was a couple of plays that you might have expected him to be doing that, but he didn't. And like Dre pointed out, but Sherman's probably thinking, I'm going to measure this, and I know my speed these days. If I miss, it's a touchdown. So it may have been a judgment call. But, this guy's too smart. He knows what he's doing. But
it's kind of I know it's a good feeling for us today, and it feels good, even though, I'm hung up on that number one draft pick, which I think we'll still get it. So,
get out of here.
We got it
now. Go in there, play with your toys.
Anyway, James.
Hey, what I say?
I got a toy for you if you want one.
James, we're gonna go. Our time's up. James, we're gonna go. I think he's talking to somebody else in his house. But anyway, James, let me see you tomorrow, and we'll continue. Yeah. Hello? We lost both James and who was that other person? Hello? Well, once again, somebody had me. I turned the game on immediately because somebody said, "Is that K-Boy?"
Yeah, what's going on, Ronbo?
Yeah.
My bad.
That's okay. We actually got you involved in James' phone call. Hey, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry, James, man. I'm sorry, James. I ain't mean to cut you off, man. I was talking to my son. He was trying to
Yeah,
play
I knew
toys
it.
and
James thought you
all
were
that
talking to
stuff.
him. I knew you weren't talking to him. That's all right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Apologize. Oh, Rumbo, I'm so happy, man. Sometimes, the last few weeks you drink because you're sad and depressed. Today we're drinking a celebration.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I got the wrong beverage. I
I
tried
know.
to switch brews, and it didn't work. This is the nastiest tasting stuff in the world. I don't want to say nothing because, people say, hey, man, you can't be talking about the company that they could sue you. So, but anyway, I'm telling you right now, JW, don't drink it.
Yeah.
I'm doing red, and I think black is probably just as bad. My God. Anyway,
Oh, Rumbo, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off a lot of callers, man. The defense played up today. I was happy what I saw with them. I think the young guys are looking good. I think the secondary is gonna have they're gonna be fighting for their jobs next year to start them. I mean, it's gonna be competition in the spring training next year for the safety spots because Marcel Harris, man, I like what I saw from him today. I mean, he just came out of nowhere and playing. Witherspoon played great. He was following technique. He actually looked back for the ball on deep passes to defend. I mean, he and that's what I'm saying. Robert Saleh called a good game. And like I said, a lot of people on Saleh because of the defense. The defense did exactly what they did. It's assistant coaches. They need to work on their technique. It's not the play. It's not him. It's just assistant coaches need to work with the players on the technique. They're young. I mean, we're playing with a young defense. We're playing with third and fourth strings on offense. I mean, we having a bad season because of their injuries killers, but it gives me really good optimism for next year.
Oh,
offense.
And K-Boy, like you said, you've seen nothing yet. Wait till the first string, the real playmakers get in there. It's another game altogether.
I mean, all our skill positions are just getting played by third and fourth stringers. If you look at it, all our skill positions, except for Kittle, and look, he's balling now. He's going to be. I mean, he is an elite tight end right now, but he's going to be an elite tight end for the next 10 years for us.
Look for him to get better.
Regardless of if he don't have no injuries or things like that, but we just and I was listening to the show last week, and I heard a lot of people talking about we're not spending no money. Journalists not spending no money in free agency and just like that. Let's not us forget that he spent money on Garoppolo, Sherman. And he brought McKinnon in. So, I mean, it wasn't like he didn't spend money. He just spent money on the position. And only one that's playing is Sherman,
Yeah.
And so you may not think he was spending money. So he don't want to handicap the team like the Rams are going to be handicapped in the next couple of years. They might win the Super Bowl this year, but they
don't win the Super Bowl this year. They'll be in big trouble. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they will be. So, but I think like a lot of callers say, we need to go all out on defense on the draft. He needs to get, I don't know what wide receiver, a number one wide receiver or a good number two wide receiver will be on free agency, but we need to go after a wide receiver in free agency to be our number one. Because if we get a number one big body wide receiver, that's going to open up Kittle more. That's going to open up Pettis. He's going to be I think he's going to play slot next year. And Goodwin is going to be the number two. He's going to be a real good number two receiver. And that's going to open up a lot of things. And then you bring McKinnon back. Like one caller said, I didn't watch Minnesota football last year to see McKinnon, but I did watch highlights. I mean, he looked like he had something based on how our running game is good with third and fourth string. Just imagine when he gets there, it should be better,
It will be.
And if the defense play, if they play average defense like they did today, average to above average, we're going to be good. I mean, we should be fighting for a playoff spot. So that's how I look at it, Ronbo, today. So, I mean, they play good. It's a good victory. We're going to keep on trucking, let these young boys get the experience that they need, so when they come in next year, they know how to feel it. They know how it feels to be in the NFL. They know what we need to do. Just can't start out slow, careful, this spot was the best tackling game I've seen from them all year long. The defense can play the defense played a complete game. Disregard the Raider game. It's the Raiders. They suck. They played good game all game long. So that's why I was happy to see that.
Yeah. Finally. We waited 14 weeks, but finally. Good Lord, 49ers.
They teasing us. They season us like they did last year at the end of the season when we had Garoppolo winning 5 games for us. And they played pretty good last year. So I don't want to hear the family saying, yeah, we did this, we did that, and overhype the team in the offseason. We don't want that. Don't jinx yourself like we did this last year. So.
Injuries.
We got to.
Okay,
yeah.
But we gonna go, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow night. All right.
All right. See you later, Ronbo.
All right, K-boy.
Have a good night.
You too, fam.
All right, later. All right.
Let's go check out Will.
Ronbo, what's up, man?
Will, I'm just laughing at, like, I didn't know the 49ers could play defense like that. Zero for a whole half. Now, see, I thought they might play them tight, but the 49ers was playing them. It was playing them. They went 1 for 9 on third down conversions for a while there. I said, what? Look at them Niners. Man. So, I'm feeling better about that almost as much as I am George Kittle. Good Lord, Kittle's on fire. Ho, ho.
Well, first and foremost, like I always do whenever I come in, I want to give a shout-out to the 49ers offense. They did that thing once again, putting up points. Kyle Shanahan doing a great job as usual. George Kittle is going to be the next Gronk to me, but I believe he's going to be better than Gronk.
He's faster.
To be honest with you. Boy. He's faster, and he can make plays. Shout out to Dante Pettis, man. Like I said, he will be a cornerstone piece to this offense next year, and he's going to put up big numbers. I don't like Richburg, man. I don't like him. I think we need a new center.
Weston, man, every week he'll step on the quarterback's feet. I'm sorry. You know what, though? Is that him or is that the quarterback? He misses a lot of blocks, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he allowed a lot of hurries on the quarterback this year. I forgot the number. I think the announcer called it today. But I forgot the number. I think it was 11 or 12, something like that. I don't know, but he allowed a lot of hurries on the quarterback this year. So he needs to step it up or he's going to be gone. But other than that, overall, the offense did good. I just want to go on to the defense. Robert Saleh, man, I just want to pull back my petition of getting you gone. I want to say I'm sorry.
I tell you,
I apologize.
It's going to get better. They look sharper tonight than we've seen them since last year. In fact, they look sharper than they did last year. People's on their assignments. People's on their job. Their timing was better. It's like it's just taking a long time for them to get it. You know, he was pumped tonight too.
The reason why I'm doing this because he did it right, and it was a few. I'm gonna call these players out. He did it right. Ronald Blair, DJ Jones, Marcel Harris, and DJ Reed. Mm-hmm. What I like what he did with DJ Reed and Marcel Harris is he had Marcel playing the strong safety, which is Tar position, and had DJ Reed playing the slot corner, which is Kwan Williams' position. So I just want to tell Tart and Kwan Williams bye-bye.
Because K-Wall has been messing up a lot this year, hasn't he? I mean, really. Yeah. I mean, he looked better last year. Man, he was bad.
When DJ Reed played slot corner in this game, he was around the ball. Wherever the ball was thrown to, he was there, and he never missed a tackle. Marcel Harris straight dog. He all dog. He all man. He better. I'm saying now, he better than Tart, and he gonna take the spot. I want Tart gone. I want Tart gone. I guarantee you, he taking the spot. Shots fired with a machine gun.
You know what? Because Kowalski, he's good when he's in there, but Kowalski only can give you 6 or 7 games a year, so you might as well can keep him until his contract expires, but he doesn't need to start. Let Marcel start because Kowalski, whenever he gets in there, he's gonna get hurt. So if Marcel gets hurt, you bring Kowalski on. But the bad thing about Kowalski getting paid too much.
Tar he can be used for depth, but he gonna be the backup on the depth chart. I tell you that because I'm telling you, man, when Tart is in the open field against the defender with the ball, he misses the tackle.
Most of the
what
time.
I seen today what I seen today was DJ Reed and Marcel Harris in open field against a running back or a wide receiver, and they runs up, they lay the wood on him, and they don't let him go. They make the tackle. They don't miss it. They didn't miss not one. I ain't seen not one missed tackle from them boys today. They did a great job, man.
They're
I'm telling
a good
you,
team, man,
that
together.
and Marcel on that fourth down stop. I'm telling you, man, he a dog.
Yeah,
on that fourth down.
And when he shot
spot
underneath
right
the
there.
dude's feet and leveled him, yeah. See, because they didn't have no respect for the 49ers, right? So coach go, run it, third, coach, 4th and 3, go for it. What? Go for it. Marcel, cut that dude. As soon as he got the ball, Marcel, perfect technique. Torpedo, running low and running silent. Bam! Up in that stuff right now. Says, oh shit, that's the dude.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that those players that was out there today most likely need to be the players on that field next year.
Yeah,
because Blair was bringing the pressure, and DJ Jones he was making it. DJ Jones was making it hard for the running backs to find holes, and that what brought the other guys to come up to make the plays. See, that's what you need.
What the nose is supposed to do. Will,
that's right.
Let me catch you tomorrow night, Will. Man, this is gonna be one of them good feelings gonna last a week.
Oh yeah,
Will.
Oh yeah. One more thing before I go for the draft. John Lynch need to get players from these two conferences, the SEC and the Big Ten. That's it.
All right. You go. Man, he's probably thinking that way too. All right, Will. Have a good night, fam.
All right, you too, man.
Yeah. And we zoom on over to nearly the Midwest, but nearly the East Coast. And Tyler.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
Tyler's been doing a lot of singing lately. Well, Tyler, finally,
that was
a
perfect
win that we
timing
can be proud
to win.
of. You know what, Tyler? The only thing that screwed that game up was the 49ers embarrassed themselves in the closing seconds. But I've never heard of taking a knee too soon. How do you take a knee too soon?
No. It just made me angry that they gave up scores late or whatever, or in the second half, but they didn't kneel too soon. I don't know who said that, but
see, I kept wondering, is that possible? Well, yeah, because they ran out of time, or they were down there too low, so they have to give the ball back to the other team.
They didn't even.
Are you serious? How does that happen? So,
they didn't even give the ball back, did they?
Yeah, they did. The 49ers needed to wait a couple of more seconds, just stand around, because you got a certain amount of time between the time you need to kneel.
Would they do punt it?
Yeah, and now
I never saw that.
And now here come the Broncos, and they try to do what Miami did. It didn't work though, so
yeah,
we got away. God, but still, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You guys.
So this game right here it's 3-3, and Chicago has the ball at midfield. Trubisky throws down, incomplete. But Chicago's at midfield. We're tied at 3. Have the ball.
I know. I'm monitoring the situation as we speak, and you know what? Somebody. The only reason I'm watching is because somebody came out and said, "Oh, Rams pick 6." What? So I went and checked it out.
Nope.
3-3. Stop.
You see, Trubisky is more valuable, and he's more valuable than you think. He's, like they lost to the Giants last week. That wouldn't have happened if he was playing. It wouldn't have gone to overtime.
Yeah. I'm just glad
he's more
that,
talented than.
It was funny because we could have took him, but we thought. I remember how we were laughing and making jokes about Chicago for having taken Trubisky, for giving us assets, and we picked up Solomon Thomas. We thought we were funny. Now
it's just like how we were laughing at the Rams when they drafted Jared Goff, and whenever he threw a pick on Christmas at the end or Christmas Eve or whatever against us, and then now he's
Yeah, right. So no more laughing at other people's picks, and be careful because the 49ers first-round pick, although we did good this year, McGlinchey's a good guy. I mean, he works.
We need to get rid of Solomon. Like, all those people that before the draft, like, after we drafted Solomon, like, they were like, oh, we got Solomon, I told you so. It's like, well, he's not doing anything now, so we were right, so piss off.
I really wish I could figure out what's wrong with Solomon. He looked better last year. This is what I don't understand.
Yeah. We picked the right time to win a game because the Raiders ended up pulling that one out.
Yeah,
You know?
Coach is saying that the Raiders still win. They're still ahead of us for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he says the Raiders
They're
are.
not. They're not. No. They're not.
Yeah, I got to look that up. Well, some people think that some people came in and said the Cardinals have the first pick.
No.
Coach is
No,
explaining
the
the
Cardinals-
Raiders have the first pick now.
The Cardinals already had 3 wins and they lost today. So we all had 3 wins, which means it'd be the same. So we still have the first pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why things got to change. Yeah, I don't get it. So we'll see.
No, we still have the first pick. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Because the Cardinals have 3 wins, the Raiders have 3 wins, we have 3 wins.
Yeah.
And we had the first pick before, and plus the Raiders beat a better team, so that would mean they're behind us.
Right?
Well, they technically beat a better team. I mean, the Broncos beat the Steelers, but the Steelers are a better team.
Everybody takes turn beating the Steelers these days, it seems. So.
Steelers have lost 3 in a row, I believe.
What? They lost last
Steelers
week,
lost
didn't
the
they?
Broncos. Yeah, they lost the Broncos, they lost the Chargers, and then they lost to the Raiders.
Someone's got to get. I think this is it for what's Roethlisberger. Yeah, that was him. He made some bad throws. So.
He did, but the thing is,
yeah.
he got injured. So if he had stayed in the game, they may have won because he got injured. He came back.
Oh, he came back like he always does. No matter what happens to
Yeah,
Ben.
and you know what? If he hadn't gotten injured, then the Raiders wouldn't have won, and they'd be ahead of us. So let's just be happy he got injured. But
thank you, Benny.
No, what made me angry was when the Chiefs beat the Ravens on that incompletion. Lamar Jackson got hurt. It's nothing serious, I don't think. But then RG3 came in. It was 4th down and 22 or something.
Yeah.
RG3 throws his deep pass. It's incomplete, but the Ravens thought that there would be a flag, and there wasn't. What made me angry was Mahomes runs out on the field, jumping up and down with his hair shaking, and he looks so stupid, man. Get a haircut, kid.
Patrick knows he escaped a bullet. You know, it's hilarious. Anyway, so Tyler, we're out of time. Let's see you tomorrow night, okay? Tyler. Who is this? Oh, hey, it's still Rod. No!
Bring me in, baby.
Rod, you know, I didn't know you was on Twitter, man. I didn't know that was you, man. I said, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on, baby?
Oh, man, Rob, sit back enjoying this. And, you know, Trez, you better call in tonight, you know, because I've been trying to tell folks, man, y'all blaming the coach for the wrong thing. Some of them boys are out there screwing up. Now,
I'm back, Ronbo. Could you come back to me after you're done talking to him?
No.
I'm having my phone.
Tyler, we'd already ran out of time. Let me see you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
All right. Have a good night, bro.
You too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been backing up Robert Saleh, feeling foolish because each week the 49ers was playing like a bunch of knuckleheads, and today they stopped knuckleheading. I said, yes, I knew it. It's not the system. It's the people in the system. Look at Marcel Harris. Boy, that boy is playing some football. Look at Ronnie Blair. He's playing in the same system. Why does he look good? It was the knuckleheads on the field. And I don't know, Rod, what is wrong with Solomon T?
Man, I don't know, man. Man might still be depressed over his sister, man. I don't
think
know.
so. He should shut
I
down.
can't call it.
He needs
I
to
can't
take
call
the
it,
shit
but
off. I feel bad for
you know,
him.
you said something before, man, that makes sense. You know, maybe he's just missing that edge person, man. You know, maybe that's what it is. I can't say, but I mean, nobody's stupid, man. Solomon Thomas was everything that we thought he was in college. As far as transitioning to the NFL level, the man worked out with DeMarcus well. DeMarcus well said the man had showed a lot of promise. So, I mean, you know, maybe, I don't know, man. I just can't say. Maybe, like you said before, maybe he just need that edge rusher to be able to open him up to being that pass rush. I mean, that pass rusher and
run stopper that everybody thought he would be.
I know. And maybe the pressure's gotten to him, right? Because he's getting out there and he's probably getting depressed because he can't get it done and he's thinking he's disappointing people.
Right. And I mean, you just think first round pick that high. Somebody made the comment earlier. One of your first callers said that he was the worst highest pick in Niner history. Did he forget about Kentuan Baller? Did he forget about A.J. Jenkins?
A.J.'s my favorite still to this day. Boy, I want to B-slap Trent every time. Boy, Trent. And Trent never picked another wide receiver or anybody. Quit picking offensive players in the first round because he knew he blew it.
But I tell you what, man, Kyle Shanahan, man, he been really, really going on the deep end when it comes to his play calling. I mean, he was aggressive today, and I loved it. I loved it. Mm-hmm. The guy, the running back that stepped in for Breida. I mean, he's nice, man.
Jeff
I mean, we're winning with guys that don't even start for real. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. When we get healthy, what the hell can we do when we get healthy, man?
It's going to be interesting to see. And you can keep Jeff Wilson for that third down back. That way you keep that, because he can do the heavy lifting. You around that goal line, give the ball to Jeff, let Matt Breida and Jerick McKinnon sit the hell down and put him in there. He'll get it in. That dude he's strong. I like him.
And as far as the team next year goes, man, I mean, as far that Raider pick, man, the Oakland Raiders, the fact that they were able to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers the same day that we won, let me know that the football gods are in our favor again, baby.
Hey, and people are mistaken about Gruden tanking, and people trying to accuse the 49ers of tanking. That never was on. Losing breeds losing. You ain't going to start losing and then all of a sudden start winning. People are confused about that. Tank. What? Have you ever played football? Once you start losing, you don't never stop losing. God.
Right. Kyle Shanahan is a full loser, dude. So, I mean, just believe that. We're not finna just give it up for that first pick. Not Kyle. Anyway. It's not going to happen. I mean, I want the first pick, too.
Everybody does. I want it. Man. But I don't want them guys to, they need to learn things. They need to educate. You got to get those youngsters rolling in the right direction. We ain't got time for them to take no time off. Every game is another step forward. You start lagging and pretending like it don't matter, it's going to be that way next season. We're still in learning mode. I don't want that. Do not. Oh.
Games like today, man, still make me wonder, how in the hell did we lose to Arizona twice? How?
CJ with all them turnovers. But you know what?
You absolutely right. You answered that question, Ronbo, quickly. CJ, you damn skippy. That's it.
He's,
we haven't learned anything this year. We learned who our second-string quarterback need to be.
I know. Poor CJ. I saw his face when they're coming off the field. Everybody else was excited. You could tell CJ was not happy because CJ was probably banking on him losing another game. Now, he pretty much knows now Mullens is probably the better between the two of them. He can back the team.
Absolutely. You can't deny it. And, I mean, George Kittle, man, I mean, what more can you say about this dude, man? He's a freaking beast. Like you was talking about earlier, man, we discussed on Twitter. I had no freaking idea that Brent Jones nor Vernon Davis never crossed the 1,000-yard mark, man. I never would have guessed that. But I can't give George Kittle that just yet. I mean, he's having a good season, but he still ain't in Brent Jones' category just yet. You got to give me some consistency for one more year before I even start to give him that type of conversation. Let's not do that, man. It's not fair.
No, it's not. But, Rod, we're going to go now. And I tell you what, I'm going to look for you tomorrow, okay?
Man, you will definitely hear from me tomorrow because I'm off work.
Hey,
see you on Raw, boss.
All right.
Send me home, baby. Shout out to the Empire, baby.
Yeah, it's Big Rod. It's going on out here to Steve out there, Duke. Steve. Oh, Steph.
Yo.
Steph, night, we're not saying things like, this guy sucks, and this guy sucks, and we should get rid of this guy and get rid of this guy. Steph, it's a win.
It's a win, Ronbo. We finally did it.
Hey,
and it feels good.
You can go to class tomorrow, hold your head up high, and you can actually start the antagonism now as you walk in.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you guys got to say now?
The best part is in one of my classes, my teacher's a Bronco fan, and I got a classmate who's a Bronco fan as well. And they were giving me hell, Ronbo, talking about Philip Lindsay this and Philip Lindsay that.
Oh man,
and
they were waiting for Philip Lindsay.
But now I can. I mean, we stopped him beautifully, Ronbo. He had one touchdown, but he was already in the red zone, so it was a walk in the park from there.
I don't even think he had 50 yards. Philip Lindsay, I think he finished the game with maybe 20-something yards. If that
28, I think.
Yeah. You know, Philip Lindsay in 2 weeks, you know he rattled off 267 yards.
It was good, Ronbo.
It was amazing. I am impressed with the Niners stopping the run. I wish they could have done it better last week. But Carson, man, that dude, the Seattle Hawks runner, that dude is tough.
Yeah, Chris Carson.
Yeah, Chris is, I give him credit. But
I mean, I'm happy about Marcel Harris.
Yeah.
That dude. I mean, you know, Kwasky would do his thing. He did what he had to. But, I mean, Marcel's doing it with a cherry on top every time. He's hitting those dudes and getting in their faces.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what we really need for our defensive scheme. Just
attitude and
guys
skills.
That will rip your head off.
Taya. Love it. Whew. I didn't like the flag. I thought that was unfair. But I did like the urgency to take this guy down now. Bam! Woo! Yeah!
I mean, yeah, I think it helps our defense too when because we're a zone scheme. So when people get afraid of going for slants because we have guys over there running towards them and hitting them.
Yeah.
So I think it helps pump fear into the offense that we're playing.
Oh yeah. As soon as they start hearing,
Martha
now you get the extreme violence Sal's been trying to get them to do for 2 years. So.
Exactly, and I was happy to see Robert Saleh happy too. I mean,
yeah, I know, right?
He deserved a deep breath. God,
poor guy.
Poor guy.
Yeah. God.
And Elijah Lee was looking all right.
Wasn't he?
He did what he had to. Yeah, he did. God, I mean, I'm not gonna really go over Solomon right now. We all know what. I mean, Ronbo, did you see that play where he had the sack? Okay,
yeah.
He had the sack, and he missed it. He missed it.
He's done this
like,
every
Solomon.
week, Steph. Every week he does something like that at least once. Or you'll see him looking back as he's running away, and the quarterback is running down the field, and Solomon's got it. He's got it down to a science that look. He turns around, he looks over his shoulder like, oh, whoops. Solomon. Every week? Oh, man.
There was a play where Keenum was stepping up in the pocket, and Solomon, all he had to do was turn around, spread his arms, and wrap Keenum up. All he had to do.
I can't believe it takes him that long to spin. I mean,
I don't know.
Get it.
Maybe he don't even process that the quarterback is breathing on his neck behind him. But, Solomon, get off the block and make a tackle. Please. I mean, Eric made a good run stop, so I can't really get on Eric. If Solomon did that week to week, I wouldn't be getting mad at Solomon so much. But he don't even do that. So I don't know.
Eric's actually becoming one of the better run stoppers on the team.
Yeah,
but I still think
he
at
is.
6'7", he needs to be able to get at the quarterback sometimes. Got him at him today. Did the swing tackle, wrapped around, threw himself off. Keenum walked away. But, at least he got there.
How about your boy Ronnie Blair, though?
Hey, see, you know what I'm talking about? I'm getting ready to buy his jersey. If I find it available, I'm going for it, man. See, this is why you don't drink the wrong thing. The guy is really good. He's been on my list of good best players on the team for a long time. And remember, I said we got Ronnie Blair. Why do I need Solomon Thomas?
Exactly. I mean, I'm not even sure. I mean, Ronnie gets 1 sack. I mean, at least within like a couple weeks, 1 sack is pretty good for saying how good our D-line is so far. I mean, we're not really talented yet, but Ronnie's doing what he could, and Ronnie's doing it for Ronnie's level.
Yeah.
I mean, Solomon can't even get 1 sack, Ronbo.
And he was
but Ronnie's playing great.
Yeah, comparatively.
Because you don't expect anything from Ronnie, so he's doing what he's supposed to.
Oh man, he's developing too. Oh God, wait a minute.
Shout out Cassius Marsh for making 2 big stops in a row. I forget what drive it was, but he stopped Lindsey.
Keenum was getting ready to run for the first down, and Cassius came behind him.
That's what it was.
And then there was another guy who got out of bounds, tackled him, and brought the ball and the guy out of bounds. Marsh played a good game today.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. So, yeah, Ronbo, Kittle went off. I think it's just a good win for us. Pettis had his touchdown.
Keeping his string alive. That's 3 games in a row.
Yeah. Julian Taylor was in there. I seen him a couple plays. So, just give us a good
pocket.
Good thing the Raiders won today. That helps us.
Yeah.
Add another star on our D-line. So,
yeah.
It's exciting, Ronbo. It's exciting.
It is, man. It's a wonderful
Feels
day.
Good. It feels very good.
Yeah, finally.
Because our defense executed. Finally, they look like they knew what they're doing. DJ Reed. I really think it's because Kwasi T and Kawan was out. I mean, DJ Reed looked great, I think, at the nickel, Ronbo, because he was coming up and stopping the running back on running plays.
He plays there better. I like him playing than he does playing the safety. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I do too. I mean, he's faster than K1 too. I think he's way faster, and his arms are, if not as long as K1, they're longer. So
they're
I think
longer.
he could own that. Are they?
No, they are. They mentioned they said he's got arms. He's not that tall, but he's the length of his arms make up for anything that. We're out of time though. Steph, let me see you tomorrow if you get time, huh?
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too, fam.
Okay.
Right. And I'm getting accused of. Now, I did say Ronnie Blair. I did say Tank Carradine as well. So, actually, I said Tank Carradine after the season started, though I said Ronnie Blair first. So if anybody else is remembering the same thing I'm being reminded of, I said Carradine after, because I made jokes about Solomon Thomas is having problems getting Tank Carradine to sit down. But before the season started, I said Ronnie Blair is the same player. All right. Hey, it's Nighthawk.
Nick, this O'Connor control them. They were close in the house the night Mom died.
Nighthawk! Nighthawk!
What's up?
Nighthawk, you up, man?
Yeah, it got me bad time, man.
What, you taking a shower?
No, I'm okay.
What are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. What's up?
We can call you back. You need some more time?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. No, we just got to win, Nighthawk. And just get your feelings on that. 49ers are in the win column for the first time in weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
And we deserve that. And you know about George Kittle, right?
Man, yeah, I know about, but you know what I liked on the defense player? Who got that first down? I mean, who stopped that? What's that guy name?
Marcel Harris?
Yeah, Harris is bad dude.
Yeah. That run silent, run deep tackle that was awesome.
Yeah, man, they're looking good, man. I mean, like I said, if they get like a pass rush, that's all they need.
Tell you, and I really worry if we and there's some argument here is about who gets the first pick, but I don't know why that would be. But we'll find out more about that later. But yeah, if things stay the same, we're still in the same position.
Yep. But like I said, man, it's a good win.
Yeah. Every win is. This team needs to learn to win. you're not going to accomplish anything by continuing to lose. That means the team's not learning anything. So these are really important time for the 49ers to win games, especially with the young players we got. They have to learn their jobs to do them well, or we got nothing going on for next season. So,
yeah, but Pendant is good too. Dante Pendant is good.
Man, Dante Pettis, maybe Dante Pettis is going to be a force next year. He's just getting comfortable in the NFL this year, but watch out next year. That dude's going to be something special.
Yeah, because once he gets Jimmy G is on that field, he's going to do something.
And he's learning a lot of things this year about the NFL. The speed, the game's going to slow down for him and everything like that next year. People can't cover him as it is.
I like his hairstyle, man. He had a bad hairstyle.
Wait, who?
I like his hairstyle. You know how he dyed his hair?
Oh, with the colors? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Dante, it must take a while when sitting in the shop to get that effect.
He got it was I like that hairstyle he had.
Yeah. Well, he's cut it from what it was. So, yeah. Dante likes to do things with his hair, so I'm sure he's going to keep that up.
Yeah, but you know what? It's okay. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you win. What happened to the Seattle game? They couldn't do that.
No, I don't. You know what? The 49ers look like a different team today. I don't know what's going on with them. The defense came and played very well. The offensive line suffered a little bit today, but we're talking about one of the better defensive rushes in the league. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I said, I'm happy we won, so we still got the number 1 pick, hopefully.
It seems, I guess, there seems to be some argument about that, but we'll see. But anyway.
We don't, or what's the argument? We don't have it or we do have it?
Well, now see, Coach thinks that the Raiders now have the first pick. I don't know why he thinks that. Somebody earlier thought that the Cardinals have it, but I think that's pretty inaccurate. The Cardinals have beaten the 49ers twice. Now, why would they get a pick ahead of the 49ers? I don't get that. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. But I want to give a shout-out to 2 people.
Who's that?
Yamin and Roberto.
Everybody's giving Yamin and Roberto shouts tonight. All right.
And Rambo, you got to get a better drink. Better drink you had, because I saw you drinking something, you didn't like it.
It's nasty. I'm telling you right now, don't drink Johnny Walker. My God, that's poison. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, but see, I don't drink that.
Yeah, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Stick to good tasting beverages like beer and wine. I do that because it's not going to fill me up. It just gives me relax while I'm watching the 49ers mess up.
The one I like is I like the Hennessy.
Yes, Hennessy's smooth. Yes, indeed. I'm going back to it, too.
Yeah. That's why I have to start tonight, but you give me a shout-out.
I'm going to do it. Niners!
Nighthawk is out.
Yeah. And we move now to the Sheik. Sheik?
I'm sweet beat slamming like I'm Sheik, jam like a
Omega Man, no, Jack Daniels, I tried that. It's too powerful. Hey, Sheik. Sheik, come on in, man, because we got to get you in here before it gets too late. We got a lot of folks here.
Ronbo!
Sheik!
What's up?
Winning!
What's going on, bro?
Finally, a game we can be happy about. And the 49ers played so well, that was the thing, you know?
Are you really happy though in the second half?
You know, I don't know what happened in the second half, but, you know, they held on. That showed character. They blew it on a couple of times that they didn't have to. The flags, the strange plays. I mean, they were disciplined for a half. The second half, I'm hoping will come. Because they haven't put 2 halves together in a long time.
Well, it is against Keenan, Ronbo. You know, their defense isn't stellar. But the thing is, the offensive line definitely hold it. Yeah, they give up a couple sacks on Chubb and Miller. But McGlinchey definitely hold the spot. And the tackles actually did well.
Von Miller was.
McGlinchey.
I know, man. Von Miller was hilarious tonight, man. I couldn't understand her today. What's he doing? Von kept trying to. I think that's his secret. Von tries to anticipate count, and a lot of the time he gets away with it. The refs caught him every time. So there's something with the cadence that he's not used to from Nick Mullens, apparently. He couldn't get it right.
Yeah. The thing about, like, good and compared to elite and compared to bad, McGlinchey, other guys in the tackle-wise could have got scared. They could have jumped sides. Von Miller tried to do it twice and get him off sides. And McGlinchey hold his ground.
Yes.
And that's why he's going to be a great player in this league, Ronbo.
I know.
Because he went out the best. He gave up one, but the thing is, he did really well today.
Yeah.
Run game looked good. Our pass game looked good. Kittle had a freaking day. He just needed 5 yards to, beat, what's his name? I forget who he's going to beat, but I think it was Vernon Davis. Did he beat Vernon Davis?
He surpassed Vernon Davis. That 205 yards was going to be a single game record of some kind. But, yeah, he passed Vernon in the first half. When he got first 100 yards, he's already passed Vernon. Kittle's going to have a lot of yards.
Okay, so
he's got 3 more games? Good Lord, he's going to have a lot of yards at the end of this season.
And another guy, like, he's been injured most of the time this year, and Pettis, he definitely showed up today too, and he passed a lot of wide receivers, a lot of in this 49er group, rookie-wise class, and I'm happy with him.
He's number one.
And that's why I trust he's number one, and that's why I trust Kyle and Lynch of certain players they want to get, because that's, I wanted certain guys, but some of them they look not that great. Pettis is a better wide receiver. He has this type of NFL is coming on, this fast pace. Pettis is perfect. He's a tall wide receiver. He has fast, nice routes, and he's a great. He's smart. Yeah, he's a good player. But the thing about the Raider thing, I've been saying in the chat with you, I was like, man, it sucks to root for them, but go Raiders. Because I think
I saw you posted that. What'd you write? I can't believe I'm rooting for the Raiders or something like that. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, there's certain people, certain wannabe fans that call, they root for their team, Raiders.
Yeah.
They could definitely do that, but I can't. It's so hard. It's so difficult. I was like cringing. I was like, I can't believe I won't. But Bosa, he is the guy that we need, Ronbo. Like, he is. I pray that we're number one right now, Ronbo.
Well, I hope we get him. I got no problem with that. I just didn't want to be losing in order to get him. But, yeah, because this team's got to learn how to win. The mistakes they're making, if they don't learn how to fix those mistakes, they're going to continue to make them next year. I want this team to look good by the last game of the season, like they know what they're doing, so they can go into next season knowing what they're doing and build upon it. So, yeah, hope we can still get Bosa, though.
Yeah.
I really do. We got to have an edge rusher. But everybody says there's lots of edge rushers in this draft.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot. This guy that, from Kentucky, Josh Allen, shout out to the Nighthawk fan club. Shout out to David that been bringing them up constantly. I've been watching him. He looks good. I think he's the best, and he's actually one of the second best. I think he's rising up in stock. Farrell, for some reason, I don't know why he's dropping down, Ronbo. A lot of teams are not happy with his status as a team scheme and this and that, so that kind of worries me.
So maybe no Cleveland. They say his explosiveness is not all that either, so I've gotten over him.
Yeah. But yeah, Ronbo, let me ask you this. Like, are you happy? What side are you happy today? The offense or the defense side today?
But you know what? We're gonna have to cover this tomorrow, Sheik. But
all right,
yeah, I'm gonna. Don't remind me tomorrow, will you? Because we're out of time now.
I will.
All right.
Definitely, Ronbo. Well, shout out to the Nighthawk fan club. Shout out to the Niners Sixers, Kenny Bashar, Razor, Joey Mahoney, Big Show, everybody else, TNT, Heartbound Nation, Hit Squad. All the guys, brother, and all the Raider fans. Swallow there.
Especially them.
Yeah, basically him.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Peace. Later.
Yeah. Yo, J-Rock.
What's up, Ronbo?
J-Rock, man, it's about not having to cry about how bad the 49ers look for a change. Oh, man.
Hey, I was a little worried for Kittle there because they said that boy ran so fast he would have got a ticket in the school zone.
George be running,
They
don't
said
he?
on that 85 yard, they said he ran 20 miles per hour.
That's how bad he wanted that touchdown. He's got speed. You know, he came in with all the other move. They call them move tight ends, right? Because they got the ability to catch and run. They said George was one of the fastest one out of all of them. Because you look over, Tampa Bay picked up, what's his name from Alabama? I was sick when they picked him up. Also, the Giants picked up that dude. I forget his name. A lot of these guys are all moved tight end. I was mad as hell when the Browns pick up Njoku. I said, oh, man. I had Njoku on my own personal draft. So, but we got George Kittle, who may be the best one out of all of them.
I think he's better than Kelsey. He got more yards than him, don't he?
I need to check that because Kelsey's definitely him and Ertz. I think it's Ertz, Kelsey, and those three between our guy Ertz and Kelsey. I'm not sure how many yards they've got, but they're up there too. They're bunched up together.
Yeah, boy, he was on fire today.
It's the way he plays, man. God, George is getting better and better too.
What's going on with Marquise this game, man? Like he couldn't hold on to the ball or something.
Marquise takes 2 weeks off, and all of a sudden he's got no grip. I don't understand either. And he wasn't as usual either. But they were still scared of him. That's all they needed to be.
But he didn't play like Marquise.
No, I agree. Yeah, I was disappointed. I mean, not totally disappointed because he still did.
Harris, that boy bad.
Who? Who'd you say? Oh, Marcel. Yeah. Oh, man. Marcel Harris is going to be a definite weapon. God, he's tough.
Sorry about that, Ronbo. For some reason, my wife's a Browns fan.
You know what?
I think she might be sipping on that JW.
Stay away from JW. But you know what, though? I'm impressed with the fact that she stayed with the Browns. If there's a team that somebody's going to walk away from, because the Browns been underwater for like how many years? I mean, that's really bad. And if she can still claim to be a Browns fan, that's loyal. Whew.
Yeah, she tried brainwashing my boys. She asked him, what's the best team in football? My boy, without missing the beat, said the Niners.
She must not appreciate that at all.
No.
Oh, God. Well, you know
what? Man, I'm ready for next year already, man. The defense looking good. There's going to be some cuts like it was this year. We're going to be surprised. We're going to lose some good players again through cuts.
Yeah, but if we lose the two cuts, it's because that's. I believe. You know what? Who would you cut right? Who do you got leaving right now?
Hart, Ward, and I hate to say it, but well, I don't know. I guess we keep Solomon just for a backup. You know what I mean?
Solomon, he's going to play out his rookie. The 49ers won't let him go before the rookie contract's over. They might not re-sign him though, if he doesn't look better by next year.
What was going on at the end of the damn game? I was like, what are they doing?
With
just kick the field goal and go through all that BS.
Oh, you mean Oh, what was that at the end of the game? Oh, you mean when they forgot when the 49ers didn't take a knee? You talk about that play? They took the knee too soon and ran out of time and left some time on the clock. Stupid.
Yeah. Almost had a heart attack this game.
Oh, man. That's definitely a roller coaster game. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. It was just ridiculous. So.
Well, what was Shanahan doing, man? I mean, that second half.
I don't know. In fact,
I don't know.
They were really
I thought he
conservative.
let off the gas pedal and put his foot on the brake or something.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Ran way too many. The run plays are supposed to be done like usual, but where were the screens and things like that? George Kittle should have been given a chance to run that 5 more yards too.
Oh man, I was yelling at the damn TV. I was like, "Give the man 5 yards." I mean, he already won the game for us. Let him, give him 5 more.
Have it. Well, fam, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, all right?
All right, Ronbo. Let me get some shout outs to Totes, Kenny, Roberto, Nighthawk, and my man Now Me. And all right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. You have a good night.
Yep,
and it's Roberto time. Roberto! Roberto, Roberto, what are you thinking, man? You just got through beating the Denver Broncos.
Man, what's a good day today?
That's a fun game to watch, actually, especially the first half.
That's what, right here, baby. Represent the United Empire.
Yeah.
4-7.
And then some.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo.
Hey, shout out to my boy, Grant Barry with the series. Well, my boy, Grant Barry with the series.
Wait. Barry with what?
Cherries.
He's lost me on that one. Yo.
Hey, shout out to Hey, buy his merchandise. He's making it big right now.
I just realized about Trey Barry. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because
me.
Yeah.
What's up, Ramon?
Well, now I'm just thinking, do we beat the Hawks next week, or do we come back and play ridiculous football like we did last week? It seems like we might be a home cooking team or a better team at home. Man.
You saw about what's his name? 85.
George Kittle. Of course, we know.
Kittle. Man, he had a big day today.
Huge day.
Man, we gotta pass. We gotta pass him with the ball.
Yeah, but the second half, I don't know why they seem to stop going to him, because I don't think the Denver defense could actually cover George Kittle. I still don't understand why they didn't go to him at least one more time.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Rumble. Man, we're gonna beat the Sea Fags at home. I already know the Sea Fags.
If the 49ers defense can play like they played this week again next week, the 49ers may have a chance.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rumble. Like I say, we're gonna get the next win.
Yeah.
Home versus the Seahawks. The Sea Chickens.
The tilapia fish.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, tilapia fish.
Hey,
Yes.
Rumble.
Yo.
And me says about the sandpaper.
Roberto remembers every last one of them too. Oh God.
Hey, Rumble.
Ew.
And like I say, man, about Pete Carroll, you better stop chewing that gum, cause one of these days you're gonna be choking on the gum.
Or He might break his jaw.
Oh, hey, Rumble.
Roberto, we got to go, though, Roberto. Listen, because we're going to get a few more here. And I'm going to put you on the Rams assignment. Rams in Chicago, because I can't see it right now. So
Hey, Rumble.
go ahead.
Rumble.
Go ahead.
Hey. I want to, about that guy, Jeffrey Woods. Hey, tell him that the Seahawks suck. They have sucked since they didn't run the ball in the 1 yard line.
And they know, too.
We out, Ronbo.
Yo. All right, Roberto. Be looking for you tomorrow, okay?
See you tomorrow.
All right. Night, Roberto.
Love you, Ricky. Love everybody out there.
Yeah. And we all love you back, Roberto. Have a good night, fam. All right. Yeah. And we roll on over to, hey, Kitty!
Ronbo, what's up, fam?
Kitty, finally, with 3 and potentially 13, I laughed because I think we were thinking 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. And now
Oh God! Don't bring that up, Ronbo.
Now we may not win another game. Actually, I'm not sure. I did want to beat the Hawks just to be able to say this year. Finally got that monkey off our back. But
I'm not gonna get too excited, man, because this team is too inconsistent. We'll probably suck ass next week. So
who's seen this week? You know what though? Marquise Goodwin looked pretty bad today. Now I don't suspect he's gonna look that bad next week. So if George Kittle is gonna continue to play blinding football, they look a lot better today on defense as well, Kenny. So get ready for a miracle. It's possible.
Hey, you know what? There's a reason why they look good on defense today.
Because Reuben Foster wasn't there?
No, it's because they didn't play anybody out of position.
Yeah, right? I bet that's most of what to do with it.
Yeah. They didn't play anybody out of position. Everybody played where they were supposed to play, and it fucking worked, man, finally.
I wonder what Solomon T is thinking, though. Can you imagine? He's sitting in the locker room, everybody's gone, and the locker room guy says, Solomon's still sitting there with his uniform on in the dark. Solomon, turn the lights out when you leave, buddy. All right. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. I know he's got to be feeling bad about this game. God.
Solomon Thomas is trash, man. He's trash. They need to trade him. Sorry. That dude's trash.
Not one contribution today. I think that's the first time he's ever had a goose egg.
Yeah. You know, my favorite player today was McGlinchey, man. I'll tell you why. That dude went up against the best pass rusher in football, Von Miller, and he also went up against the number 1 edge rusher in the draft. So, that dude, man, he gets an A- from me.
They were jockeying back and forth, weren't they? Von Miller and I thought so.
Yeah. And you know what? That dude gets lots of credit, man. He's a rookie, so I mean, he's better than Quentin Nelson, man.
I tell you.
I mean,
as far as stats go, he is the number 1 guy from what I understand. Yeah.
We picked the right guy, man. And so I'm happy about that. And I am a little pissed off they didn't let Kittle get his yards so he can get his his record. But
he needed 5 more yards. He needed 215 yards. He had 210. Yeah. I can't believe I did not believe that Shanahan did that. He could have got him one more play in. Shanahan probably doesn't want he must have his reasons, I guess. I don't know why though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I got to admit, man, I was rooting for the Raiders too. So
I know we all were. We'll never do that again. Well, we might do it next week. Who knows?
Hey, Ronbo, the Raiders are number 3, and the Cardinals are number 2, and we're number 1.
Well, right. That makes sense. You know? This thing, okay, we need to address this. Nick, I don't know why people think Nick Bosa is going to get traded. Why would you trade? Nick Bosa is going to be the backup. He's a rookie, Nick Bosa. Nick, Mullens. I'm sorry. Nick Bosa's not on the team to be traded. No, Nick Mullens. People have said, hey, so should we trade Nick Mullens this year? No. You wait
There's no
for
way
his
they'll
rookie
trade him.
contract to extend.
Nick Mullens is my guy, man. Hey, you know what? He's putting up some yardage, dude. And CJ is garbage, and that's the guy they'll be getting rid of. Sorry. But,
I hate to call him garbage, so I like CJ. I just think he can go to the practice squad and be there. Because nobody's going to take CJ off the practice squad. He'll be there for an indefinite period of time.
I'll tell you what, Russell Wilson's one of the shortest quarterbacks in the league, and he could throw it over the line, you know what I mean, without people batting it down every 3 balls.
Well, Nick had a problem with that tonight, too, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Nick will learn. He's got to figure out, Nick, if you can't see, move to your left or move to your right. Nick does focus on what he's doing, though. But he only got sacked maybe once tonight, or did he get sacked? Oh, Bradley Chubb got him twice, I think. And Von Miller got him once. He may have went down 3 times, huh?
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Anyways, Ronbo, hey, in my free agency picks, man, I want Brandon Graham, I want HaHa Clinton Dix, and I want C.J. Mosley to replace Reuben Foster. And
I seen Mosley get smoked earlier, but maybe, yeah. He's still better than Reuben.
He's good, dude. And I want Bosa in the draft. Bosa, baby.
There's a dream
and
come
if we don't
true.
get it, and if we trade back and don't get Bosa, then Greedy Williams.
Yeah.
You know, only if we trade back, though. I would not pick Greedy with the first pick. So
yeah.
If we trade back, though, definitely Greedy Williams. We need a cornerback bad.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? I got to say, Kello looked a little different tonight. I think he's starting to get it. But we still, you don't know, Sherman should be better next year because it takes a while to get over that Achilles, even though everybody thought he was going to heal up really quick. But I think he needed another year. This time next year, that Achilles should not be hurting him. And he'll be more inspired as long as we're winning games. I got a feeling we'll be winning games next year a lot.
yeah. All right, Ronbo, I'm out of here, man. Ronbo Sports, A1 since day one, baby. We finally got a win.
Hey,
shout out to all my fans in New Zealand.
Hey.
It's all good, baby.
All right. New Zealand. Cool. All right. Have a good night, Kenny. Jeff Tan, I heard that too. HaHa Dix? Is that his name really? You know, if it was, I'd have that changed. And quickly. Hey, yeah, man.
Ronbo, what's good with you, Ronbo?
Yeah, I mean, it's time to call Screaming Stephen A. What time does this show come on? When do you call him?
Here I call him at like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Because this show comes on. Because this program comes on at 12:30. You talking about afternoon or morning?
In the afternoon.
Yeah. So because he's morning time here, so he's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Man, right. I want Steven, what happened to your Steelers? First thing I'd ask him, because you know what, Steven, I want to thank you for the Raiders having whooped you boys, because the 49ers got to win a game, and you thought they was going to lose it. Oh, I'd be all over his ass. Yeah, I mean, you got to get him tomorrow, man.
Right. Rambo, I love you, Rambo. I mean, salute to everybody. Nighthawk, Roberto, Jay Ritter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, salute to Ronbo. Salute to the Niner Empire. Ronbo, can you just give me 3 minutes? Like,
go ahead. You got it.
I mean, today, they went, it went good. Like, I'm saying, salute to my old head, AB. He was a Broncos fan. I got that dub from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, we beat Denver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got to smoke something. I got to get on my mile high. Like,
there you go.
Right, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? And then I picked Oakland. I picked Oakland to beat the Steelers. Them Pittsburgh Stalebreds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them Pittsburgh Stalebreds. You can't even make a sandwich with stale bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stephen A. I know you hear me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Salute to C. McCarver. C. McCarver, you need to holler at your youngin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to call in on Ronbo Sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta have a talk. You know what I mean? Ronbo, me, you, C. McCarver, and J Rock and Reverend Rel. And you know what I mean? We're gonna go to New York and be like Stephen A. You a Giants fan? You a Jets fan? And then you a Pittsburgh Stylebread fan. Like, what's good with you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I want to go to the studio while he's in there talking and knock on the window. Steven, I know you spell your name with a PH. Let me. I want to talk to you.
Ronbo, we're not going to knock on the door. We're going to look Stephen A. in his eye, man to man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? What is going on with them Pittsburgh Stylebreads? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, you trying to come at Jimmy Guackneck and, you know what I mean, Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes.
Ronbo, guess what?
Right.
Damn. I got 2 segments, but, like, I mean, everybody, I mean, y'all gonna stop chopping that Solomon T neck. Like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I say this is because next year we should play the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thanksgiving Day. And I mean, I want Solomon T to get up in there and get 5 sacks. Get 5 sacks, step on Ben Roethlisberger neck. You know what I mean? I hope we be in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So we could buy a loaf of bread, a loaf of stale bread, and matter of fact, we're gonna feed the birds fresh bread. You know what I mean? With the Pittsburgh stale bread. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you get that moldy green spots on there too. So make it really, really good.
And no ketchup neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we're gonna run Heinz ketchup out of Pittsburgh. Like, you know what I'm saying? No more Roethlisbergers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was wondering where this is going.
Let's get it, Ronbo.
Put some sauerkraut on him. Boy, I tell you what, this is it. I mean, you're seeing the 49ers starting to form and build some character out there. They look like a real football team tonight, and this is what's important. They still got some issues to iron out, but they're now looking like there's a possibility that they can finally be a good team.
Right. Ronbo, I'm going to say this, Ronbo. I'm talking to the Niner Empire. Like, I mean, like it's not going to be easy. Like, I mean, we're going to have to make it better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I mean, we play the AFC North next year and we play the NFC South. So, Julio, holla at us. You know what I mean? Don't play around. You know what I mean? Tell Matt Ryan I holla at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Sign with the Niners. Calvin Benjamin. You know what I mean? I give Calvin Benjamin.
Too late for Calvin. He's in Kansas City.
Brandon Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Cam Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna stop grinding up Solomon T. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's rhyme for Solomon T.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Give them a chance. Because, you know what I mean, next year, I hope we play Pittsburgh on Thanksgiving. And, you know what I mean? I want Solomon T to go to work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we can chop on
I'm talking about getting in there. Hey, Ron, but I want Solomon T to get in there like a motherfucking Rockwaller. And grab motherfucking Roethlisberger ankles. Take that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, with Davis Stubblefield DNA. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we got to go. I'm gonna tell you what though. You know, I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna try to call Stephen A, but I understand it's hard to get in. But I'm gonna be looking. If you get in there, I'm gonna be looking for that.
So like Ronbo, I mean, I ain't got to work tomorrow, so like, I try to call up there.
All
like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. And I'll be here tomorrow evening looking for you too. All right.
Hold up, Ronbo, damn, cause all right. By the time I call, damn, cause I mean, like y'all 3 hours before us, right?
Right.
All right, I got you, Ronbo. Like, I'm gonna call up there and and check the shit out of Stephen A. You know what I mean? Niner Empire. We are grateful for our win. we're gonna go 2-2. We're gonna beat Seattle. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose to Chicago. Yeah, I mean, Chicago Bears. Yeah, I mean, get y'all a can of Spam and make some sandwiches. Like, you know what I'm saying? My younger Trubisky from North Carolina.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, let's do this tomorrow, Simone, because we got to go. I'm going to wind this up here as fast as I can now. It's getting late. But I tell you what, fam, I'll look away tomorrow, okay?
Right.
All right.
Hey, Ronbo, I'm going to close it out for you, Ronbo.
All right.
Nano!
Oh,
Ronbo
there he goes.
Sports. Yeah, man. I'm out. I love you, Ronbo. I love the Night of Empire. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too,
And
man.
that mean, everybody do your thing. And we beat the Broncos, and we made it to the Mile High. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Ronbo. I'm out.
No. I am here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's get Robert. Yeah, I mean, see tomorrow. Robert Nash, come on in, man. Oh. Robert Nash. Where are you, Robert Nash? Robert. Ah. Some people, they forget to turn your.
Sorry, Ronbo.
There he is. Yes.
Hey, Ronbo, man.
Yeah, Robert.
Ronbo.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, right, man. I finally got the call in. Yeah, man.
Well,
what a
delighted.
good win. What a great win today. We needed it.
That was fun, wasn't it?
In the way that we did. It was. Yeah.
George Kittle's out there setting records. Yeah.
I know, man. It was so great. Finally, I'm sick of losing.
We got 3 games to go though. Yeah, we need to still stay humble, boy. Because I tell you,
we do.
Playing the Bears. Are you watching the Rams Bears, man? What's the score with that game?
I think it's like 6. Last time I checked, the score was like 6-3 or something like that. Bears were ahead a little bit.
Bears were ahead,
but yeah, they were. Yeah, but I'm not sure now. I'm not paying attention now.
Yeah, because the thing is, cold weather. You're gonna get a difference going on now. Rams aren't gonna be able to do their little crazy things now.
But Kittle. You know what the thing is? Kittle put up numbers, and it was man. The defense things just clicked today, and I was surprised because I thought it was gonna go down south.
I did too.
That's what
honestly,
I thought it was gonna do.
Hey, you know what? No, really, it's no point. It's no problem telling the truth because I thought the 49ers would get just beat against the walls and thrown up into the stands.
Right.
They're going to cut them up into pieces and throw pieces out in the stands. Because that Denver Broncos rush was going to scare me to death. They only got to him. They got to him 3 times, but he's still doing things.
I know, exactly. I know, but and I want the comment section early. It was some of the guys, some of the people were saying, we need to lose because we need to get Nick busted. I was like, oh, my G.
No.
But, I don't know, man.
Not losing. Losing sucks. I hate that.
I know.
Especially if you can win.
Look, well, the thing is, I understand that. Look, I know I'm not educated on the draft, but if you don't get Bosa, it really doesn't matter. I mean, not really. Come on.
Even if you get him, he might not be. We've had draft picks before that everybody's all excited about before we got them. And they came in and they were okay, but they weren't anything that was really helping us. So,
exactly.
You go in and you get a guy in the 3rd round, 5th round, you get George Kittle. 3rd round, you got Fred Warner. These guys are great ball. These guys are really solid ball players. So it's not always about the 1st round.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. At least George Kittle, he put up the numbers today. Exactly. So did Pettis and 3 other people, 3 other guys as well.
2nd round, Robert. 2nd round pick.
I know.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. That's exactly. 2nd round pick too. And I guess today they clicked and the defense looked good. Finally, for once, the defense looked they're playing like the Niners did back back those recent years. I mean, 2013 era, no errors, so we will get better, Ronbo. We will.
I tell you. You know what? I think I'm starting to understand it takes a while to learn that defense and become efficient. In the beginning, you look like butt. But when you start to get it, like you can see they're starting to do, now, if we get a pass rush now, I think the 49ers will be ready.
I think by like 2020, 2019, I think if we get some solid good players, with Jimmy G healthy, those other guys healthy, we can do it. We can definitely be SC contenders next year or the year after. But just got to see what happens.
Got to have a solid defense.
If we don't get Nick Bosa, I mean, we can at least get Greedy Williams or some other guys that can actually maybe be, still get decent picks. I mean, it's not the end of the world, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big a whoop.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I think getting Greedy Williams would be okay, but here's the thing. You got to get an edge rusher because he'll work now. Greedy Williams probably won't be actually a killer. Let's see what he looks like in the next 2 weeks. Witherspoon may not be beat outable in another couple of weeks. I say that because I saw something today kind of shocking. He actually did know what he was doing. He actually did do some of the things that we're always crying about. Kello, turn your head around! We're doing that every week, right? And he was turning his head around today. He's making plays. He was getting his hand on balls. He was doing it today. I can't be mad at him. I wasn't mad at him because I had a feeling.
Yeah, and then Von Miller, man, he screwed up today. Von Miller, he screwed up today, man. He's like, no,
and they kept the camera on him, which made it even worse. I mean, he's sitting on the sideline, and the cameramen are just staring at him.
Exactly.
Hey, Von.
That was funny. and then. Well, so no, there was flag got the flag, but the flags kind of helped us and it kind of hurt us, but it wasn't as bad as a couple weeks ago. That one game was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as Vaughn walks past the coach is just shooting barks at him. This is funny. I said, I would have never imagined this. Is McGlinchey really messing with his mind like that? He feels like he's got to cheat a little? Wow.
Yeah, McGlinchey did good. I mean, they did the first quarter though. The defense were just on them like constantly, which is good. They should have done this last week or the week prior.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
it's too bad they did the offense fell off in the second half. I really wish they could have kept that up because in the first quarter they were. I mean, Mullens was getting rid of that ball quick. It was just getting out. Everything he threw was getting out. I said, look at this. So, hopefully we'll see that again next week.
And then second half got me a little worried because they're like, oh, crap, uh-oh.
Yeah.
But no, they still maintained it. But, I mean, you know that, now I'm not sure about that one pass by Nick to Pettis. He should have dropped that. He should have dropped it. If he would have caught that ball, there would have been that would have been more yardage, and then a touchdown. But
that's true. But Robert, we're gonna stop, and I tell you what, I'll be looking forward to tomorrow.
And the shouts to Mod Squad, Razor, Roberto, I mean, all those guys, man, all the Mod Squad. Shout out to all those guys, and give a shout and do the Niners, do that. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it again.
Oh, you got it. Wait. Let me get a little sick of this nasty juice. It loosens things up.
I'll do a shout out. Niners!
You got it, Rob. That's good, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Maybe some of the time I'll try to be in contact again, hopefully in the future. So.
We'll look for you as soon as possible.
Have a good night. Have a good night, Ronbo. Niners Empire for life, man.
Night.
Yeah. Night.
Hey, we go to Lee.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
Yo, Lee, man.
You must be happy today.
Oh, yeah, it's finally something to be smiling about instead of always sitting there complaining about what we did wrong. And usually the mistakes are so aggravating that you're still pissed off, but not today, finally.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to get a win and just, it's something good for the whole empire and the fan base because it hasn't been an easy season, Ronbo, and it's just good to finally,
and
something good.
And
happen for
actually
once.
see people look like they knew what they were doing. They finally look like they know how to play football
Yeah,
now.
the defense. They finally, the defense finally turned up. I don't know what it was, but I agree with Kenny. Guys were in the right positions, but also they just felt like they had I don't know what it was, but they just had they were playing for something today, and that's something we haven't seen all year. You would have either one good first half or good second half, but we couldn't play the whole game. And even though the first half was better, we hung in there this time. It wasn't like the Green Bay game or the Chargers game where we let it slide and we could have won.
How many turnovers did Nick have? He threw an INT.
One INT. There was a couple of bad catches. They probably.
Trent Taylor. And that was Trent Taylor's fault, not his. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to give that to Nick. That was Trent. He had the ball. It flies off his hands and into the hands of the defense. So actually, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't throw any INTs today like he normally does. Do we have any fumbles?
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good, Ronbo. I told you a long time ago in preseason, I could see he had talent. He releases that ball a lot faster than CJ, and he just makes quicker reads. And today he's got a good hand from the defense. And it just shows you when you have a good defense on a team how much it does.
Oh yeah, makes all the difference in the world. And in the offense, the defense plays off the offense too. They get inspired if that offense is doing a good job out there. I think that's what fired them up. They seen the 49ers score quickly. All right, we got a reason to hold these guys. Let's go. So, because usually we're playing from behind or something negative, but not today.
Yeah, and you can just see with Mullens, he's got a great connection with Kittle. He was on fire. I would say I wanted him to break that record one, but I think it was only 4 yards off, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did 5. You're right, 4 yards and 5 to break it, right?
4 5
so
yards. Yeah.
That's too bad.
And
I'll never forgive Kyle for that, though.
Yeah, and Mullens, he's also got that good connection with Pettis as well. He showed it last week, and Pettis made some good catches today. I thought Wilson played good too. He played pretty good. He had I think he had just under 100 yards or something.
Yeah, 90.
I didn't get to watch the game closely because I was at work, so I was watching missing plays here and there. But the Elijah Lee, I remember you mentioned him a couple of weeks ago to me.
Like
he stepped up today. I think he's played better than Foster, to be honest.
You're right. He's got a lot of length, I think. His wingspan, I'd love to know what it is. That play he made in the end zone, I said, wow, look at him extend. He's got great athleticism. All right. I was impressed.
And you got to give it up to, I think, DJ Reed and Marcel Harris.
Yeah.
They made some crucial plays today.
Didn't they?
I think Reed led the game in tackles, and he also had a sack today on there.
Yeah,
so you got to give it up to those two. Those are 2 rookies. Yeah. I like them too because they play with that dog, Ronbo.
Yes.
Bring it.
No.
That's what I like about those two.
Yeah. No gentle football, please. Thank you. I loved it. So yeah. Here we go. Some tough guys.
Rolls over to the next game.
What?
I just hope it rolls over to that Seattle game because obviously that was a hard game for us, but they got to come to Santa Clara now. And the way we're playing, hopefully we can roll that over to next week.
I do too. You know why? Because the Hawks, that was just an embarrassment in the clink, and the referees added to their weapon. And the 49ers did a lot of things down around the 5 and 15 yard, within 15 yards, and shot themselves in the foot. But see, that was in that cleat episode. That's got to have the 49ers fired up. That has got to be. At least play these guys tough.
Yeah, and it's good too because I heard the Raiders run, so they helped our draft. We don't fall back. So a lot of people want the Nick Bosa because he's probably the safest pick and his biggest need. So that's good too. We got the win and we also don't have to worry about the draft falling back. And so it's just been a good week, and I'm just happy for our Empire and all of our fans. Something positive come out of it.
We deserve it. All right, Lee, we're going to go. You get a chance. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, huh?
And just a little shout out. He loves mentioning my name, the little boy wrestler Sheik. I know you love Bosa, but learn his position. He's right in, Sheik, okay?
You guys are really ridiculous. You guys have got to stop this.
Yeah, we need to stop that, yeah.
All right. Well, Lee, I will look for you tomorrow, okay? Oh, God. And, hey, is that right? Raymond.
Oh yeah, that's right, Ronbo. It's me, live and direct, out here in VA.
Raymond, what's going on, man? Tell you, man, we got a
I don't
taste
know,
of.
man. I waited an hour and 40 minutes on hold just so I could tell you the truth. You know that, Ronbo? I'm listening to y'all talking about how hyped up and all this. Do you know the Broncos played all the rookies? Do you know they starting wide receiver wasn't out there?
Oh yeah, we knew
Right?
about Emmanuel missing, but Raymond,
Oh, so the
it's
defense
kind of.
looked good against rookies. Good
I know,
job. What happened last week?
but Raymond, who we got out there?
Who we got out there? We talking about on offense? And I'm a little upset at Kyle
49ers,
Shanahan
period.
because Kittle could have broke the record. They didn't even throw him the ball in the second half. I was upset about that.
That's making
he was
everybody
real
mad.
close to that record. It's almost like they didn't want to give him the record. But I'm just telling you, man. Yeah, they looked good against rookies. Good job.
Yeah, but Raymond, you need to remember one thing. Most of what we had out there was rookies and backups too. The quarterback,
Richard Sherman ain't no rookie. Kilo like
DJ
second year,
Reed,
right?
Marcel Harris. I got Peter Talmadino running into the game. I got what I got for my receivers. I got Dante Pettis. I got Kendrick Bourne. Come on, Raymond. If anything, they still had an advantage. They still had an advantage.
I mean, I'm saying, and they had Case Keenum, so you know.
Well, that's their starter. That's their fault there. They bought him, paid him big money too.
Yeah, so y'all could get hyped up like we beat the Patriots if y'all want. You know, I think that we do more. I'm being honest, man. I think we do more hurt to a team by winning than anything. Like if we went out the rest of the season, what does that prove?
Well, that's not gonna happen though. You ain't got to worry about that.
I'm saying, what does that prove?
No, well,
absolutely nothing.
What it does is this team has got to get their head into what it takes to win. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Getting your ass whooped every week don't do nothing but teach you how to get your ass whooped. This is why the Cleveland Browns were so good at it, because they do it so well. Now they just now, after how many years? I mean, I'm trying to remember last year the Cleveland Browns had a winning season, because they know how to do is lose.
We're not that bad as Cleveland. We're not as bad as Cleveland. We got us a quarterback. You know, we got the guy just got hurt. You know, but they actually got their team better by keep getting those number one picks because they get trading them and getting more assets
for 10 years.
Team.
That's just too long. Remember, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind a first round pick, but if it's embarrassing, like Cleveland's getting ready to get in the top 5 picks, they're still up in the top 10 picks now. Whoa, man! It takes a long time to stop getting your butt beat. They beat Carolina though.
I mean, I'm happy that we won though. To be honest, I was fighting with myself because I'm like, oh boy, now they want to win. Then I'm like, okay, I'm arguing with the TV, like, okay, it's time to lose, guys. Fumble the ball or something. And then as soon as we look like we're gonna lose, I get mad and I start yelling at the nine. I'm crazy. Like, what's wrong with you?
Because you're attached, like
I
everybody
want
else.
to see us win. Yeah, I want to see us win, but I know we're hurting ourselves, you know, by winning. To be honest.
But it didn't hurt us because the Raiders gave us a break and they won. But the thing is, as I say, it's just miserable to sit there and watch them get their ass kicked. And at the same time, you want to get that draft pick. You want to win, but you don't want to lose the pick. It's a crazy feeling. I know what you're saying.
Right, and that's how I was arguing with the TV today. Exactly, just like that. But, I mean, they played good against rookies. I mean, Seller was hyped up on the bench because he got a few stops, you know. Who we play next?
Yeah, the
Who
Hawks.
played next, Rob?
Got them
Seahawks
Hawks.
again?
Seahawks, yeah. We play, I don't know why they scheduled it like this. Seahawks in 1 week, take a break, come back and play them again. Man.
Well, maybe we'll play them a little bit better next week. You know, maybe they did get a little confident.
Right.
That's
Even
always good, but still, though. They played against a bunch of rookies, so it ain't that good.
But the thing is, even if the 49ers lose, don't look bad doing it. You know what I mean? Make it competitive. Make it look like you was in the game. Last week, we weren't even in the game. Just ran the 49ers out the clink in the first half. Oh, no. That's
because we played a team that had more than one, more players than rookies. I mean, seriously, man. They lost their starting wide receiver, man. Like, I'm glad they lost their receiver, or we would have got probably torched. Because Kilo didn't play that good. I mean, I don't understand what y'all was watching. I watched the game.
But did you think he
we
looked
playing
better?
against Case Keenum. Case Keenum can't throw the ball.
True,
Like,
but
what are y'all thinking about?
But the thing is, didn't he look better than usual though?
Who?
Kello.
Elo, you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he chasing around rookies out there, man. They had all rookies out there. I'm serious.
Witherspoon's a rookie.
I mean,
This
y'all
is his second
gonna see
year.
next week when we playing against good players. You're gonna see next week. You know what happens.
No, I know.
When they're not calling that defense right, and that defense ain't looking like it's looking, you're gonna see. You know?
Well,
I'm just hoping that we can get another corner. I need an edge rusher. You know, I need 2 corners, as a matter of fact. You know, I need an edge rusher. Yeah, I need somebody for Richard Sherman because Richard Sherman getting older. You know, we got to make sure. He said he want to play until he's 35 and go to safety. He's a little slow. You know what I'm saying? He played good out there today, you know, but he's a little slow. You know, it's just obvious. So I need 2 corners. I need an edge rusher. And I think I need a safety. I don't know what Adrian Colbert going to do. I think he hurt, but I need a safety. And then I'm
one
good.
more linebacker too, because you have to get some depth at that
Right,
position.
and we got to get some of this stuff in free agency, and that's why I want that number 1 pick so we could trade it and get some more picks.
Well,
I don't know.
We still got it. Because honestly, I don't imagine the 49ers are going to win another game. The Rams are not going to be clowning around with the 49ers in that last game. Rams lose today, they're in trouble because they got to deal with New Orleans. Did the Saints win or lose? Saints did win?
I don't know.
They pulled it out. So see, if the Rams lose this game, Chicago's whooping them in that cold-ass air. So, they have to play us in that last game. They ain't going to take no chances. So, I don't see us winning.
I'm just saying, man, I'm not going to get all hyped like everybody else and tell you, oh, we played good, we look good, because I know the truth.
Raymond, you got to admit they look better. I mean, because they're looking like ass for the last few weeks.
Against rookies. What did you say? What did you tell me? Oh, you can't just get in the system and start and learn right away. You got to give these guys time. So what do you think?
I know I'm saying that now.
Rookies.
Step by step, learn a little bit better. They was in better position tonight. They were making plays a little better than usual. Because 4 weeks ago, Raymond, even as bad as Denver looked, as you say, with all their starters out or whatever, they'd have beat the hell out the 49ers. This is why you got to go with these step by step, brick by brick. That's the way it is with this team. So,
yeah, but they didn't have their number 1 receiver either, man.
We didn't have our number 1 receiver either.
Corners and stuff.
Garcon is on the bench.
We don't have a number 1 receiver.
We got Garcon is the
not
best
a number
receiver
1
we got.
Receiver. He's a number 5.
Raymond, the 49ers are. But you talk like the 49ers are full strength. The 49ers ain't at full strength. That ain't the best thing we got.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know we not at full strength, but they wasn't either. So it's not like we did something that's you guys trying to make it.
They had Von
we
Miller
played so good.
and Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. They had that running back that's been killing people. Philip Lindsay.
We put all our numbers up in the first half. The second half, we got. We didn't do it.
They got stale.
As we did in the first half.
But
Right.
no matter what,
they got to change. They got to figure that out. So that's what I'm thinking about. Why is it not the same in the second half? Why Kittle didn't get the ball at all to break that record? They should have at least tried to get him to break the record. The 49ers were scared, man. They didn't even when they got the ball, they took the clock down all the way and called a timeout. They didn't even want to make a play because they like, oh man, we gotta win this game. But they didn't. They were scared.
They're making mistakes.
I was laughing like, look at them.
Right, I gotta
they
go.
didn't want nobody to make a mistake. Then the quarterback, he kneels the ball before the time even expires. Like, that's the type of stuff that I'm looking at.
Well, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I say Denver man came in with their scrubs, but shoot, that's all we've been playing with. So that's what I'm saying,
Right.
If they made progress,
those guys on our defense, those are our good defensive players we had out there. We don't got no other linebackers. We don't have no other cornerbacks to be. That's our squad right there. On defense, except what Colbert and K.Y. Williams.
Raymond, they only had 2 guys missing off their defense, by the way. Harris.
How many guys we got missing?
A boatload. Raymond, we got to go though. Let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance.
Saying, come down to earth, man. We played against rookies.
They played against rookies. Every time teams play us, they're playing against rookies in second string, third string. Come on, fourth string quarterback in there. Come on, Raymond, give him credit. Anyway,
I'm just waiting for us to get this pick and start next season because winning right now means nothing.
All right.
All right. Go
All right,
Raymond.
Man. All right, fam. Talk to you later. All right. What you got here? Oh, repent. Hey, repent.
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on?
I was sitting there, man, and it's just such a weird feeling all of a sudden. Every Sunday, we're sitting and saying, God, get rid of this guy. What the hell's wrong with this dude? And Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas. Every week now, we're talking about Solomon Thomas and nothing nice. Poor guy. Solomon. Wow.
Is Solomon T getting more and more votes for biggest bust of 49ers first round draft picks?
Oh, no. He got some, but the thing is, I think A.J. Jenkins. Wait. Somebody named somebody else, too. We've had some legendary bad first round picks. Solomon may not be the worst, actually.
Well, the only reason why I think Solomon T might qualify is because he was number 3 overall.
Well, see, that's right. That's why he gets into that conversation. You can't be drafted in the first round in the top 5 and not produce. Oh, whoa, yes.
Yeah, man. It was nice to see the Niners win. It was nice just to, honestly, it seemed like a different team. And I don't know about you, Ronbo, but I was just wondering if the team maybe played a little bit more inspired after the York family lost their son and stuff. So,
yeah, I don't. Repent, do you ever hear about anything in that? I never heard. I didn't even know they had another son. I didn't even know Jed had a brother. I think I knew about his sister. He has a sister, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know about another brother.
I think she. I don't know if you remember, but the sister, I think, like tweeted or texted her brother about how she can take over the team because she doesn't like to see the organization.
Oh, what am I saying?
Struggling.
She runs. She was running a hawk. Sharks. Wait, who is? She was running another one of the hockey teams. She was in charge. So yeah, he's got a sister. Mom is running the hockey. No, Mom is running the hockey club. Okay. I know there's a sister in their family somewhere, but the brother, I had no idea. So it really is a sad thing to hear about him.
But Ronbo, I mean, to close out the season, I think one of the things I want to see is for sure I want to see the Niners beat Seattle. This is really big for the locker room. Ronbo, are you familiar with the Bay Area sports and stuff and high school teams and stuff?
For the most part, yeah, because I grew up in Salinas, California, so I didn't really find out about teams until I got to Hayward. So, but what are you talking about? What team? Because I know about Oakland Tech. I know about Castlemont.
I was at San Lorenzo High, and we played San Leandro High every year, and we feared those guys tremendously, man. I mean, those guys were playing De La Salle in the championship like year after year, and those guys were good, And I feel like, honestly, the way the Niners played in Seattle, I'm like, the Seattle Seahawks have been bullying the Niners for too long, man.
That's the right word, too. Bullying. God,
yeah, it's like, Ronbo, have you ever played that football game against a team that just got in your head? You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like the Seahawks are in the Niners' head, and that goes as far as the coaches too. You got Saleh, who's got a chip on his shoulder. He got embarrassed by his old team. You know what I'm saying? And you got Sherman now getting embarrassed. So, that's I know the Niners are inconsistent right now, but I just hope that they can. I don't know. It's one of their last home games. Maybe not the last home game, but I'm just hoping they beat Seattle, man.
They got 2 more left. I think we play both Chicago and the Hawks at home, and we go to the Rams on the last game. So yeah.
And I hope people know that, man. There's no way as a coach that I believe you're going to intentionally try to lose the game or throw the game. But I will say this, the only thing that really concerns me about Shanahan is, he's doing all these things in the first 2 quarters, and almost like the Super Bowl, it's like third and fourth quarter, he's not doing nothing, So that to me is a concern. I know Kyle Shanahan is still learning, coaching. I know Salah's still learning. Even John Lynch is still learning about being a GM. And, hopefully by next year, it really comes together. So, man, it's just tough with a lot of – I feel like there's a lot of questions that we still need answered. And, I was really proud of Marcel Harris today. Man, that guy – looks legit, man, and it was exciting, because I got to meet him at the Niner Day. And it's really good to see a young man like himself who was really humble, when I met him, and seemed to have like a really good attitude about being in the NFL and the 49ers. And I could tell that passion he showed, knowing that his number was called and his opportunity came. And even in Seattle last week, I seen him coming in, with some nice clean tackles, and you could tell this guy was on his P's and Q's, man. And even this week, he's getting better.
Tell you, and it's a good thing to say to them because these guys got a lot to learn. And that's why I say winning is so important. No matter what, you gotta win to learn to win. Losing is only going to breed losing, and that's why you got to have it. So, repent. I'm going to go, man. I tell you, let's see you tomorrow if you get some time, okay?
I know, man. I've been very busy, man. And last week I was on vacation and stuff. So I'm trying to call in a little bit more often. And I got a little bit more things on my plate to deal with at the moment and stuff. But I always like listening, watching your show, and a lot of great feedback from 49er fans regarding the how the season's going and stuff. But big shout out to Mullens, man. Mullens looked really good today. I was happy to see him step up into the pocket and make some good throws. So
he's special. Yeah, he's getting better all the time too. All right, Rupert, great to hear from you as usual, man. We'll know if you're not here, you're definitely tied up. So yeah.
Oh,
Good night, fam.
You have no idea. I'll tell you that. Okay, Ronbo.
All right, bro. Talk to you later.
Have a good night, man. See you.
You too. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Razor.
Ronbo, you still need a number one receiver.
You know what?
I'm tired of this mediocrity.
I think we should change George Kittle's status. Let's stop calling him a tight end. Just call him a wideout, And I think that'll please show.
Yeah. But before we get to Niner talk, I'm watching the Bears and Rams game. The Rams are stuck in reverse. They cannot play in the cold.
I knew it. There was a write-up about that, too. The ball weighs extra weight. When you catch it, it hurts. If you live in that climate, you can deal with it. And you got Khalil Mack coming at you like he's lost his mind. It's a different thing. I seen him do a chop block on Aaron Donald while I was watching earlier. I couldn't stop laughing. Donald standing looking at the refs.
Yep.
Aaron, get your ass up and get back in line.
Goff's throwing 2 picks. He took a sack for a safety. He cannot play in the cold. He's a California boy. He can't play in the cold.
Think about this. Guy grew up in Novato. I mean, you know how hot it is in Novato in the spring and summer?
Yeah, it's hot.
And then he goes to Cal. I mean, come on. This weather's kicking his ass.
Yeah.
But
anyways, Ronbo, I've been listening for a little bit, and I heard a little bit what Raymond said that we're playing the Broncos. They have a bunch of rookies, but yeah, he's right. But like you said, they're playing against us too, and we don't have no Garoppolo. We're playing rookies. We're playing a rookie right tackle versus one of the greatest pass rushers, Von Miller.
Thank you.
Rookie receiver, rookie quarterback. I mean,
thank you.
Keenum has more experience than Mullens.
Yeah.
They have up and coming running back Philip Lindsay. He's good.
Damn. We kicked his ass.
He looks good.
You got Royce Freeman. He came in and hurt us for a couple. I don't know why they don't give him the ball more. He came in and hurt us.
Yeah, so they have. Yeah, I mean, both teams are injured, but I would say it's about even. Both teams have playmakers. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I would give our head coach, our coaching, the upper hand. And I like Shanahan over Vance Joseph. I think he's gonna get fired at the end of the year, and he's
Vance
garbage.
Is done. You can see Elway. You see Elway sitting up in the booth. Elway kills me. He looks so pissed. He's not moving. He's just sitting there. He's not blinking. His head, his body's just staying still. That's
It's his fault.
Nobody told him to hire Vance Joseph, right?
He hired Vance. He signed Keenum. That's his fault.
I knew that was a bad move. And the Vikings, it was a bad move on there, too. Razor, I'll tell you, the Vikings don't look the same as they did last year. And I think it has a lot to do with Keenum gone. They had a chemistry of some weird kind. Maybe Keenum ain't great, but he knew how to get that offense to work. Now, look, I think they get beat in the first round of the playoffs. I love it.
I don't think they're ever going to the playoffs. Remember, like, before the season started, I told everybody Vikings aren't going to be that good with Kirk Cousins. I mean, they have 5 losses or 4 losses, whatever. I mean, with that,
I know they're battling. They're battling for
talent,
position.
Yeah, they were better last year with Keenum, but I told everybody, it was like, no, they're going to be good. I'm like, no, watch.
Well,
mess with the whole rhythm.
That's it. I love it. So,
yeah, enough of the Vikings talk. I mean,
yeah, you know what? We with that first pick, now I think it's out of jeopardy. I don't see the 49 I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, the Hawks still own us. I want nothing to do with the freaking Bears, and the Rams are going to come in playing us hard. You know what, though? Razor, do you see us winning one more game?
At first, before this Bears and Rams game, maybe if the Rams sat their starters, but it looks like the Rams are going to lose today versus the Bears.
They have to start their starters.
Yeah, well, not really, because if they lose today, they'll be 11-2. They'll have the same record as the Saints, so they'll be battling for that first spot.
Home field advantage
in the playoffs.
They do not want to play in that dome, because if they play the Saints in Nollins, they will be killed.
Exactly. So
and they know it.
Exactly. They'll be playing their starters versus us last game of the year. So, I mean, it sucks to say it, but yeah, that's a loss. We're losing to the Bears.
I'll tell you what they'll do is they'll play their starters maybe the first half and see if they can put us away. What'll be funny is if the 49ers stress them, they'll have to play those clowns the whole 4 quarters, and then their mentality will get shaken because, Jesus Christ, man, we're struggling against the 49ers. Got 90% of their team is rookies and backups, and we had to fight our ass off to win. That'll mess with their mind. I hope that happens, actually.
Yeah, hopefully. And I mean, we won. And then Raiders won, so that means we still have first place. We need the Raiders to win the game and Cardinals, so we can have that security for that first pick. I mean, I know everyone's Bosa or whoever, but I mean, I've been hard on Bosa, but he's the no-brainer pick. I mean, the reason why I'm worried about him is because his commitment to the game, same with his brother. I feel like it's more of a business to them than actually playing hurt or whatever, or actually making an attempt to play while they're hurt, blah, blah, you know?
I got a feeling, though, even though they may be out there just for the money, they at least put in a good, solid day's work. So if it's
If
it's like getting it done, Nick will be hell next year just because he wants to get the big payday. You know what? I got a feeling the Bosa brothers, their rookie contract, they are going to be lights out. But after that is when you wonder, after they get the big payday, will they still be intense? That's what I want to know.
I think they will. The only thing, like I said, is in my opinion, if they're not fully recovered, they're not going to risk an injury to lose that future paycheck. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's one thing that concerns me. The talent is there, no doubt. I don't think he'll be a bust. The only thing I'm worried about is his injury, and I don't want his mom tweeting like. As Niner fans, we've gone through enough of that, Alden, Rubin, Kaepernick drama with the whole trade thing with the Broncos. I know. We had enough drama, right? We don't need any more people trying to hold out or any of those concerns. But the talent is there, no doubt.
Yeah, and it just wears you out. I agree. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, so. I still take him with that first pick, no doubt. But that's my concern. I mean, if we had that first pick, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you see what Phil Mack done to the Bears defense. They were good, but he put them over the top.
Now they're scary. I know. Trubisky just screwed up. I just noticed. But yeah, you know, you pretty much. You're right. You pretty much have to take both, or the rest of the NFL will laugh at you for being. What are you guys doing, man? That didn't make any sense. So, ow! Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, Goff threw it back.
Somebody slapped him in the face. I thought he was getting a face mask. So anyway, Razor. Anyway, what else?
That's about it. I mean, I can't even talk about the draft, and there's still football left. But I mean, yeah, that's,
I know, but no, everybody is.
That's what it's come down to, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Battle for that first pick, and
Razor, let this be the last year that we're talking about the draft in weeks. We've been talking about the draft since week 9 or 10. I mean, that makes no sense. Every year we're talking about the draft in the middle of the season. That's terrible.
Yeah, welcome to the life of the Browns fan, but
no, I hate that. That's embarrassing. Wow. Anyway, all right, Razor.
I wish I had more time because I wanted to go over one more thing with you. The rumors about Jim Harbaugh going to the Browns, but that's for another day. But if you can't talk about other people, but yeah, I want to see what everybody else says about that because I think he will go to the Browns next year.
Bruce Arians will beat him out. Didn't Bruce Arians say the only team he'd come back and coach would be the Browns?
Yeah, he did, but
Who would you take?
I'll take Harbaugh.
Would you? Yeah.
Rockstar head coach.
I know, but remember what? Did you hear Alex Boone talking about him on what's his name? That show that comes on with Mike Florio. Yeah, Mike Florio was talking to Alex Boone. I was laughing so hard. Boone was emotional about, he's a great coach. I'm going to tell you, he's a great coach, but he just wears on you. He just stays on he's in your face all the time. It just gets old after a while. Boone was like pissed.
I don't care what he says as long as we're winning. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the players from Patriots hate Belichick because he's so hard on them. Like,
I know.
They don't have any days off.
True.
But hey, they're winning, so whatever. I mean, I don't care what they say. Harbaugh won. He won here. Belichick wins over there. They all hate him, but
yeah,
it works out.
Yes.
5 rings later, it works out.
Yeah, and I think what's his name's getting like that in Detroit too. So and they're becoming a better team too. They need some more players, but they're becoming a better team. I think that quarterback is done in Detroit. By the way, they're really talking seriously about Stafford's time might be up. So interesting stuff. All right. Anyway, Razor, I tell you what, man, I'll see you tomorrow night. All right.
Oh, tomorrow you'll be on.
Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw.
All right, Monday Night Raw. Let's do it.
All right, night, Razor. Where was Big Show tonight? Big Show waits till Monday nights anyway. He'll come in. I already know what he's going to say. Everybody's getting excited for no reason. Raymond was right. We were playing against trash players, and all of a sudden they made an appearance. Okay, fine. We still need this. We still need this. And I don't care what you say. We need a number one receiver. Hey, by the way, you know what I really got a kick out of? The number one receiver people last year. Cortland Sutton got his ass handed to him tonight. Now, wait a minute. Was it that? Who was on Cortland? It wasn't Richard Sherman, was it? Big Show was on. Big Show, we miss you. Show, don't. I'll get you early tomorrow as soon as we can. Because what happens is I got to take people in the water most of the time. That's what happens. All right. Anyway, hey! No, I'm having trouble getting likes. Man, please hit me likes. Please, don't forget. I like likes. Hey, let's get together tomorrow night for Raw, and we don't have to be all pissed off as usual tomorrow. Fam, enjoying this Rams ass whooping, and I'll see you tomorrow. I know.